So
progress.
I'm only just gonna ask this for the sake of overlay. Did you have a character?
Uh,
So that I
yes.
can change the name and the portrait thing next to you on the overlay.
I think so. Let me see if I can find it. Discord's crashed on me twice since I rebooted. So let's see if this goes through. Okay.
Yeah, I'm quite curious what character you're bringing into this.
Oh, none of you are going to be surprised.
It's the old man.
I might. I've only known you to play one character so far.
Is it gonna be Tycho?
I mean, just to point out here on my list of elements to change, I'm trying to find Rafferty's character name. I have it listed as Tycho by default, even though it's Anushka right now. So I double click on Tycho to edit out Anushka.
Oh, we
Now,
have the Perlina crew.
Now I'm just going to be mean to Red because it's like I said, I deliberately chose Anushka because I wanted to play a character that's against the normal type that I usually play. But nope. Screw y'all.
We're getting maximum Rafferty today.
All right, don't hold back.
So,
I want full Raph.
oh, okay, you linked something there.
I mean, this.
Okay, what's the name?
For the record, I love all the pictures, but I love this one the most.
It's
a
great.
good one.
It's everything I wanted.
What's the name though?
Oh, Madame de Fernot.
Sure, I can spell that off the bat. It's all E's, right? With an O at the end.
I just spelled it in the chat. Madame de Fernot, mighty pirate.
Yeah, that's gonna fit in the box.
The Purinina Marine. Since once again, we have a comment in the text that no, the ones that work for us are privateers. The ones that work for them are pirates, which are all Marines.
Mm-hmm.
So the pirate crew has a marine now.
No, I'm a pirate.
Marine the whole time.
All right, hold on.
Are any of you actually Marines?
Yes.
There we go.
I'm a Marine and a Warlock.
I looked at the various careers. I almost went with militia, but no, actually, a mighty pirate.
I'm taking militia as my second career whenever I can.
Militia, well, it's a good career to have. I mean, it's easy to. It's one of I always toot the horn of Ironclaw. I like that when you multi-class, it's easier to multi-class and stuff that's already like what you are. That makes sense. And
you have the right gifts, you can just do it right away.
And then it feels like it's. It also feels like it's in character. It's like, well, I used to be a Marine, but then I, learned how to defend a town and became a militia. And, it's like, like nothing I said doesn't make any sense. So, but yeah, that's, I made a character. I'm horrible. Maybe I should rate personality horrible. There we go.
Personality. The worst.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
I used to have personality all that, but
personality insufferable.
I'm not sure. Ooh, wow!
As long as you are insufferable, you can tap your personality.
Is what I'm doing insufferable enough for a bonus? I mean, really?
I need to hear at least a few more groans from everyone first.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that. We're not doing puns. I don't do puns.
All right,
and of course, I made my character in Notepad. Hey, I'm looking at it right now. I'm short a mark. I could take another mark in something.
I got the madam on the overlay.
What
very small, unreadable name though.
What's a You can just put madam. That's fine too.
Yeah, that's probably.
Somebody nominated a skill that I don't have that I should.
Digging. Weather sense.
Skills do you have?
Weather sense makes more sense than digging. I'm a pirate.
Yeah, glad you can get to the treasure.
Dodge, range, combat.
All right, put a point in weather sense. Because I'm a Rafferty character, I always put points in academics because not having first aid is a pain in the ass. and leadership. So when we have to do that default rally, I can actually do it.
Yes. Or at least not botch on it.
It's like that joke I'm fond of pointing out that all the sample characters have leadership because Rafferty made all the sample characters. But yeah, so there. That's Madame for now. I'm a mighty pirate. My starting goal is we can do that with the introductions.
I mean, we can do introductions. We're getting
Let's
there.
get to the introductions then.
Hello, I'm Norman Rafferty. Today I'm playing Madame Duferneau, mighty pirate.
Mighty pirate.
A mighty Piranina Marine. And my motto, oh man, I need a motto, don't I?
Do unto others before they do unto you.
No, my working motto was, I may be out of bullets, but I still have faith.
What if your working motto was just constant laughter?
Oh man.
No, it is. I may be out of bullets, but I still have faith. And my starting goal is to strike a blow against colonialism.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, you'll be in a great position to do that, actually.
Excellent. I'm a
starting.
staunch anti-colonialist.
Okay. You're gonna be getting this game in irons, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, but it's the fastest way to get you into the action.
We're giving you the Elder Scrolls opening.
Well, it's actually technically the Jack Sparrow opening, because that's how he starts the Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, well, it's the Elder Scrolls was doing it before Jack Sparrow.
Was he, though? Because he's based on a bunch of archetypes.
He starts by sailing into town.
Putting someone in jail is the easy introduction. I'm like the only one who, like, everyone I talk to always says, like, well, yeah, Elder Scrolls, but it's not like I'm a real criminal. It's like, you guys are role-playing game. My list of crimes is immense. I deserve here. I mean, I can't believe it took them this long to catch me.
Exactly.
I mean, it's role-playing. You can be whatever you want. Like, whoa, you mean you want the
Trust
list?
me. Once I escape my bondage, no one's pants are safe. I'm gonna steal them all.
I suppose I'll go next. Hey everybody, I'm Griffin. I'm playing Gaston, the Ibis Marine and Warlock with a determined personality. His motto is perfection incarnate. And of course, our current goals are to recover Meriwether's pendant, and previously we found the treasure that we were looking for, and we're now fighting for it.
Indeed. Okay. And I guess we're Ark, did you get to go yet?
I have not.
Why don't you go next?
I am Arc Lord. I play Abla, the Pernina Kaimahi Koatu. She's a stubborn Pernina. I think I already said that, but I have the same goal as Griffin, and my motto is chip away.
Yep, you're the crafter, and we've also got Theta with us.
I am Captain Cow, Kangaroo Silhouette Warrior. Personality is optimistic. Motto is, if I die trying, then at least I tried. Same goals.
Nice. And do we have a token? We're just going to use the Perenina art, right, for Raph?
Hold on. We have a map with all of our shit listed on it, don't we?
Yeah.
Just want to.
I mean, that's literally my character. I mean, I saw that picture and I said, yes, this is everything Book of Corals means to me. This is it. This is my destiny. At last, my hands are complete again. Literally, I mean, I can't speak for other people, but that's the character I saw. I said, yes!
Sweeney Todd, then. That's what you wanted?
Sweeney Todd.
Did we delete that map that had all of our stuff listed on it?
No, I found it. It's the one that has the map of the Feranther Islands on it.
Yeah, the book has the final updated map. It was getting artifacts on people's... Thanks again for everyone's support for helping out with Book of Corals, and especially through the preview. I don't know what it is. Every time we upload a PDF, somebody finds something weird on. I guess they're using some weird viewer or something like that. So hopefully the newest one should be free of all those weird artifacts.
Yeah, sorry, I'll move us over. So this was our working map.
And once again, the map's supposed to be detailed enough so you can wrap your brain around it and do stuff, but not so detailed that you can't invent new stuff.
Oh yeah, I do really like the new map. I think it looks really good.
Yeah, thanks to Kaida, who did a lot of the groundwork for that. And I did some research on that as well. I guess
Awesome.
someone's going to complain about the biomes, but...
Did they do the art too? Did they do the art too?
Kaida did a rough draft. I'm the one who did the final.
Okay, I just know that they do a lot of art stuff as well.
Yeah, they submitted a rough one, and then I went to make all the maps look consistent. I went and got the old Ironclaw library that's been there since 1997. Some of these graphics need a little TLC. They've got a few artifacts in them. It has been 0 days since Rafferty's complained about Adobe. I'm still impressed that you could save an Adobe Illustrator file on a PC and send it to another PC and it would load differently. It's like using the same version of Adobe. It's like impressive, guys. I don't know how you've done this.
How you managed? Yeah, that is pretty good.
You managed to find new ways to screw up the software that I could only dream of.
Well, tech.
Yeah, I should look more detailed now. I have a new camera. Do I look any better?
You're definitely overexposed with your open window right now.
I would say it's not better.
I can't do much about the lighting. So, I mean, I have a light here. We could.
That's okay. You're just mysterious. That's all.
Well, then I'm just
square aspect ratio.
I mean, I could turn that off, but like all my color is gone. I don't know how to get. I think maybe the LED lighting is just bad. I don't know.
Your frame rate seems really good, though.
We should be at a full 30.
Nice.
So, that's good.
That is good.
But we should be 30, and we actually should be, we should be 1080p, but we're in portrait mode, so I don't know what's going on.
Yep, you're in phone mode.
But I'm not sure how to get more color without getting one of those expensive natural lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, something that's cost so much money.
Because if you use cheap lighting like I do, you look all green. In fact, this is really weird because this is completely ambient light. So I don't know why it's so green for ambient light. Can we do better? That's just blown out.
There
we go. Well, I've added her token to the list of crew positions. We just gotta figure it out once we meet.
See that. And I am creating a character for her in the character list. That should have... Oh, I don't know. Let's see. I set a token. Yep, yeah. It's got a token. Okay. Blam. Cool. All right, so yeah, sorry. While we were figuring out all of that tech stuff, I threw together a map with a ship on it. But right now we're in our sort of main detail map. So let's do a recap. Everyone has been introduced, correct? I'm Red. I will be our game host. This is going to be the third session of my second Ironclaw campaign with these fools called the Skeleton Reef. And we're playing using the rules found in the Book of Corals, the latest book in the Ironclaw 2nd edition line. And for the first time, we're joined with Rafferty, so this will be probably elucidating. All right. Recap time. So, we began our adventure on a small spit of an island called the Barbarossa Township, where lived an ambitious kangaroo who goes by the name Captain Cow, dreams of being captain, of taking his destiny into his own hands, forming a pirate crew and taking to the high seas. Together with his co-conspirators, Abla, the Perenina weaponsmith, and Gaston, who's just good at everything, they recruited a handful of other scurvy mates from the local tavern. We have one. Let's see here. There it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going through all my notes. We have one Demetrios, the Hand, who's a male lynx who's one-handed and a sailor. An elderly William, an armadillo with graying peach fuzz, who apparently has seen a lot and spent many, many years before the mast. And so this group of 5 stole their first vessel from a crew of otter merchant sailors who are on their way to join up with a larger caravan. After stealing their ship, which they named the Righteous Indignation, they got out into open water, and they found that they had just enough food to give them about 3 days' sail before they would have to find a harbor and resupply. Now, Cow knew of a secret stash. There was a merchant with a drunken boatswain who would often drink at his tavern and boasted that they hid some of their valuables on this nearby island, and the party thought that would be a good place to start. So they found this island, not a very large island. It had one large outcropping of rock. It's known as the Finger Point Island, I believe, where they find a lone capybara as a lookout. When they arrive on the island, the capybara opens fire on them with a cache of muskets and guns, and they return fire, promptly killing him and knocking him off of the top of this large rock. He falls to his death. They scour the island, they find where the loot has been buried, and just as they dig it up, they hear a signal from their lookout, Demetrios, that a ship is coming. The ship is a large merchant vessel that is heading straight for the island, and once it reaches range to send out the longboats, the captain and several of his crewmen approach the island, and they fight them off on the beaches. The captain is an armadillo, the crew are seals. They basically slaughter the ground party, and Gaston takes the captain hostage, and that's kind of where we're picking things up. So at this point, everyone has taken these rowboats from the merchant vessel and are paddling their way out to the vessel itself, with the captain in tow, I assume, to negotiate the surrender of the rest of the crew. Now, you guys managed to kill about 6 of their number, and on the deck of this ship, there still remains more than a dozen sailors. And among that crew, also, the sailors had, and this we're going to add in so that we can get Rafferty in here, the sailors had taken a prisoner, a pirate. The details of their encounter and capture is up to you, Rafferty, but you are currently in the captivity of this merchant vessel.
They should have killed me when they had the chance.
Indeed. I forgot to mention, so the loot that you guys dug up, the loot that this merchant vessel was coming to collect, was a cache of guns. Was it 24 muskets and steel shot? I believe.
I was
So you-
somewhere, but quite a lot.
It was quite a lot of muskets, and you guys have so you guys do have the potential to arm yourselves up like a small army if you
were
wanted.
they assembled or disassembled?
I assume they were assembled, but I guess
Okay, no, that would make sense. I mean, it could be either way.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted really the gift that was on offer for completing that gift. That goal was musketeer trappings, rifleman trappings was one of
No,
those.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they would have guns.
Yeah, musketeers
Has the
trapping.
imports and exports been proving useful?
So far, we've kind of been playing by the seat of our pants.
We haven't gotten off the ground yet. We're in a small little scout ship.
That's
honestly.
fine. I mean, the imports and exports list also shows you like who has what. Like pretty much all the guns in. There should be no surprise, but almost all the guns are either imported from elsewhere or come from Feranther Island, where the pirates live.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Now this is not. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, I think it might be the only iron ore deposit in really all of Feranther.
Gotcha. There's Yeah, no, that probably sounds right. I know there's there's another island populated by dragons that has some rare minerals, but I think it might be like gold or something. It's like
Yeah, it might be precious,
It's
right?
loot.
So I mean, because we went through this in the design thing. I mean, the problem is gun steel is hard to find here in the islands.
right. Yeah, so this ship is actually flying Bisclavre flag. So it is coming from yes, it's coming from Calabria, and we don't know where it's going to. At least you guys don't right now.
Well, it's eventually going to Bisclave because it's flying their flag. We should strike that flag and replace it with a flag that, I don't know, has a more personal meaning, like something that it should communicate something that perhaps, I don't know, inspires people or perhaps threatens enemies.
My face.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
A flag of your face.
Be sure to get every single
Indeed.
detail. I need a perfect flag.
Yes, because flying that high on the mast on the horizon, many people will be able to see it, instantly make out your incredible grotesqueness, the legend of which should spread far and wide. Thank you for releasing me from the brig.
We got to get onto the ship first.
Oh, speaking of that, before they captured the captain, I was already out on a rowboat, rowing my way out to their ship.
Indeed.
So you should arrive first for whatever you want, but they should see at least me in the distance with at least a gun up to the captain's head.
Now let me ask you guys a personal question, because when you rode out here, I assumed you had some plan.
Yeah.
So what? How do you? What's the end goal here? What does it look like? It looks like you guys are taking over this large ship and becoming its new.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
seems to be the captain's goals.
Yeah, well, my plan was to take it. My plan
In that
is
case-
to jump up there and have a rowdy-ass fight.
Okay. In that case, I will offer you guys the goal of commandeering the merchant vessel.
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
Form a fleet.
Merchant vessel. Then we can actually start a trade business and leave piracy forever behind us.
Right?
I don't know. Usurping the authority of others is so much fun.
Okay.
Speaking of, I'm the captain now.
Yeah, if historically the person who says that, only good things happen to him, right?
Only good things.
And the guy who was captain before, I believe, also good things only happen to him.
Yeah,
One of
it's good
these-
vibes all around. You can only get friends by saying that. line.
One of these is true, and one of these is false.
Okay. Is there so? Do we have a gift of like notoriety? Is that something? Is that something that's covered by like insider with or something? But a gift of like reputation.
I guess it would be because so you're looking for, is there something we could buy with points that would give us more, authority? Like the nobility
Right.
and ordainment and wealth gifts are designed to be sociable, where you could just say, well, I'll, assert my authority by tapping this, and then you have to do what I say.
Authority
Yeah.
pirate.
Yeah, rather using a skill. Whereas insider is supposed to give you an extra D12 to influence a key group because you know what they want or they respect you. We kind of stayed away from like a specific reputation because those were kind of fungible. But I could see why you're asking about one. We don't specifically have one for pirates. We would have to assume you'd have insider, and then they would have heard of you.
I mean, in my head, it kind of sounds like an inverse nobility, right? It's your intimidation factor
Right.
based on the rumors spread about you. It has no real good benefit other than being able to cowtail people.
I mean, what is nobility anyway? My favorite quote
Right.
is Ambrose Bierce's "The mace, the symbol of authority. Its form is that of a heavy club."
Well, I was thinking more mechanically, and that nobility also gives you social ability, but it also allows you to do other things, whereas notoriety is just a negative that you use to your advantage.
Well,
People
we made
think
the simplifying assumption of the three estates because you've got nobility, you've got the church with ordainment, and then of course you have wealth for the capitalist class.
Oh,
the
what's
merchant
the
class.
what's the other one? Streetwise? So what's
Stream
this-
what?
Streetwise.
I'm not following.
In that way that you are able to get a bonus when you're acting with a criminal element.
Streetwise, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get it now. Yeah, but Streetwise is just a D12.
Right, but I mean, I think that would be effectively the same as notoriety, except not invoking the you're known bit.
We don't specifically have a crime lord influence gift. You're right. No one's ever asked for one before.
Again, authority pirate.
Authority pirate I like. We might go with that. Well, we'll see if you guys actually can take this ship in the first place. Yeah.
Yeah, first things first.
First thing first. You guys are coming up alongside this this ship here. And you can see that if not all of the crew, at least most of the crew is up on deck with crossbows aimed at your approaching vessels. I'm really baffled right now because I'm scouring my notes. I know I gave this captain a name and I cannot find it. I don't think I wrote it down anywhere, which makes me the idiot.
Does his name really matter? Because I'm not sure he's long for this world.
Possibly, but if you guys are going to try to negotiate a ransom, you might need to know his name. But maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I see Captain Cow has already put himself on the deck, so I guess I should put some guys up there.
I say if their rowboats are out there, then I would have already been on the ship by now. Because the distance between us. Plus the fact I'm a very good jumper.
Yes, okay.
Also, it's not as though Gaston can't, one turn fly up.
This is also true.
Yeah, but I have the hostage. Though I guess Alba has the hostage too, technically.
Or do you want Alba to have the hostage?
Ah, good point.
Right. Well, there we go.
Alright, that's the first row. Now let's copy and paste this 4 more times.
Nope. I think we've got a crew of 16. All of them have just witnessed their crewmates being killed on the beach and their captain taken hostage. So I think they're out here. They're ready to fight. These
Oh.
are not soldiers; they're sailors, but
Um,
they're sailors with
Raph, if you have access to a, I don't know, Polynesian names list you want to give me at some point.
Oh, I did a lot of Googling. I didn't find I would have liked to have included sample names in the book, but we didn't get that vetted in time.
I'm saying I could add one to the generator at some point, so we could have.
I could look into it. We do have both. This is Pacific Rim, so we have both Mexican, Mesoamerica, Polynesian, and Filipino, Australian, Asian. So that there's a big cross section of a lot of things in the book. So I can see what I can do.
But we got somebody with 2 honorifics from Banco the Looter.
That is quite a lot of people up there.
that's the whole crew. One of them needs to be a little bit more.
I mean, you have Spliny Elisad, the ambidexter.
Yeah. I would suppose not every single one of them is a Marine, and some might actually just be sailors who are threatening with weapons. But that's still threatening. And there's still a first mate over there.
Yeah, we need the
there's
first
a bunch
mate,
of
that's
them with
fine.
doubles. Arliss Garlean, the Dew Beater. I really like Ruan, Brother of the Blade.
So we should probably set the scene whenever you're ready, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm going to give this guy a name too, because he needs one. See, nameplate, Captain.
Oh, I forgot how much fun the name generator is.
We almost had Maik the Liar. The Swill Belly.
I'm sorry, Spleeny Eel is like my breakout hero.
Okay.
How come no one ever talks about how I'm good with both of my hands? All anyone wants to talk about is how mean-spirited I am all the time. I'll show you what mean looks like.
Okay. All right. So yes, Captain Cow has rowed his way onto the boat and launched himself up and over the side with his powerful jump. He's immediately surrounded by seals with drawn swords. Those with crossbows that had been pointing over the bow are now pointing at you, Captain. From the back of the ship, one tall and well-dressed seal shouts, "Hold, men! The captain still lives. What's your aim here, pirate?"
Y'all look like pretty good swimmers. I say if you want your captain to live, it's time to jump overboard.
There's a chuckle that goes through the ranks. You obviously are good fighters, but we outnumber you 2-1 at least.
I see. Then we're gonna have to resort to negotiation. And I punch.
You throw a punch. Who are you punching?
Closest person.
Looks like the closest might be Marie. Oh no, that's a name I can't pronounce.
Marik.
Marig. All right. Roll to hit with your punch. Marig is going to. Marig will counter with, I don't know, a cutlass. What do sailors carry?
I'll reroll a
short
D8,
sword.
his favorite use. Cool.
Okay, and we
Died.
tied.
Although I did
Simultaneous hit.
at least crit.
You did proc your crit, so that'll be 3 successes plus 1 damage is 4 successes. Okay, I got 1 success. Sorry, I should have this up. I want to know what a cutlass would look like. Common melee.
There is no cutlass. There is a Nybor sword, but those are extravagant.
No, what would just be like a common sword that a deckhand might have, or not a deckhand? Yeah, like a sailor might carry in case of this very
Almost definitely
situation.
a short sword.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
I believe short sword is actually on the list of objects.
Yeah, which would be damage plus 1 impaling.
Right, damage plus 1 impaling. Are we getting the impaling? Because you might. I don't think you have room for retreat here.
You can't retreat when you're the attacker.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 damage. Right, impaling makes that success into 2 plus 1. So it'll be 3 damage coming at you, 4 damage coming at me, rolling to soak with a d6 because these guys are not armored. And fails, so well, he
Instantly
is going to
down.
be dying.
Right, and I'm soaking, you said 3?
Yes.
You have
So-
kelp armor.
Yep.
Nice.
That's the basic armor. I think most people here start with kelp armor. Shit, that's this one. And what were we doing? Oh, sorry, I forgot about my thing on the top. There we go. I was doing it through the whole system. Not a word of that makes sense to anyone but me.
Yeah, you're working through the token rather than the macros you made, right?
Yep. So now I'm reeling and hurt.
Oh,
That guy is dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Literally a
You
case
punched
of.
him.
It's literally a case of, hey, you think I look bad? Should have seen the other guy.
Yeah, man, and he stabbed you, but you just punched him, and he's dying now.
Camera swipe over to the funeral, grieving wife, crying, clutching child over grave. You should see the other guy.
Okay, well, it seems like you guys have initiated that attack. So while the captain is fighting on the deck, what are the rest of you doing? And you know what? I'm sorry for the sake of inclusion here. Where's our good friend?
The madame.
I
The new
object
madame.
to words good and friend.
Oh, good and friend.
I will
Madame.
accept neutral acquaintance, neutral contemporary. The fact that we are both alive at the same time.
All right. Well, regardless of status, Madame,
Yes.
you have been tied to the mast. You are currently bound without weapons, although you have managed to free your mouth of the gag they put on you very early in your voyage.
Yeah, no, they would have gagged me.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner.
It's weird. It's like after so many, no matter what, they can't seem to find a fiber or a cloth on board that can keep you silent for long. Your sharp teeth make
These are
Short
all
work
the
of
originals too. Except this
beautiful.
one.
Except this gold one.
I don't know. I have to look this now. I have to look up to see if Tasmanians regrow their teeth or not, because they're not rodents.
They're not escape artists either, I imagine. So
I'm
not sure, though.
I am the opposite of an escape artist. As you can see, I am large and lumbering.
Hey, you're the
Gotcha,
safest one
okay.
here, though, in case we encounter sirens.
You could perhaps use a little bit of assistance.
I could.
Give
I am
some of
but
these guys arrows.
Please, won't someone rescue this fair damsel?
All right. Well, what I'm getting at here is that the action is on you guys, given some of these dudes' crossbows. The ones that were closest to the edge of the deck, because they were the ones taking aim at you all.
Yeah, I would suppose we are still a little bit too far out for much of anything other than continuing to row for a second.
Probably.
Well, I could throw. I have 3 more javelins left. Might as well use them.
Like if we were at this range, we're well within like medium, but I assume we're still at, like long range given the time differential, right? I don't know. How far do you want us to be? Is the big question.
That's a good question. Yeah, let's
Are
say
we in or out of the fight?
let's say medium range. At the very least, that gives you an opportunity to shout something if you wanted to. But yeah, we'll put in this round, you could shout something, or you could probably close distance to short range.
Yeah. Closing distance seems like the smartest thing for us to do.
And while you're doing that, I don't like Daniel's face. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Hear
going
me.
to have been taking a focus turn, I guess, on the way over. So 3 actions: ready, aim, and throw an rattle. Or javelin with it, basically.
Okay. Remind me. So yeah, you are on the same ship. So I guess you're making the captain row for you. That's embarrassing. But yeah,
Oh, I thought Gaston was rowing.
would Gaston demean himself to row?
Also, since Griff's not here, I thought Gaston
Oh, I'm
was
sorry. I
also-
didn't even see.
I think
Stepped
Gaston was
away.
also holding the gun to the captain, which
Right.
Then I'll
I
row.
think that would make
Never
the
mind
most
my
sense.
throw. Sorry about
So-
that.
No, you could throw. You could still throw. I'm just sorry. So who are you
I
aiming
mean,
at
it does
here with
make
this
sense
throw?
that you have the captain rowing if you want to fight, because what the fuck is the captain gonna do? Get shot?
Exactly. Yeah, right. He is your prisoner. He has given up the fight last session, so. Okay, so yes. So yeah, Ark, who's your target for this throw? You might have said, but I didn't catch it.
The guy with the fanciest hat, Daniel.
Daniel, okay. Daniel, he's gonna okay. He's gonna be at medium here, so he's gonna get a range. He's also standing up on the deck, and you are down on the water, so I'm gonna give him a cover bonus of a D8 as well. And he can dodge with his D8, so he's gonna roll a D8, 2 D8s and a D12 total, right? So 2d8, d12. Come on, baby. But it wasn't enough. Damn.
3
Wait.
successes.
Arg. Ugh. Daniel. We hardly knew ye. Wow. Well, it's going to be one of those days, huh? Daniel goes down hard as the... What is the Atlatl? Is that the javelin?
It's javelin in an atlatl. You get a little more power and a lot more distance.
It's that thing that you grab with your hand that goes over your arm with you usually use to throw darts or javelins.
It's like a lever,
Right.
basically.
Well, he's only injured, right?
Yeah, he's not dead. He's hurt, injured, reeling, afraid.
So
Well, I'd say
he-
you said he went down hard. I'm like, what, was he dead? What?
No. I'm just imagining cinematically this javelin arcing and then hitting its mark and knocking him back. But yeah, he's still here.
So he retreated from the impaling damage.
Do you get impaling damage from a thrown weapon as well?
Yes.
I mean, he definitely will. Yes, we'll move him back a
I
meter.
mean, retreat or take double damage.
Oh, then he's
Yeah.
not. Then he's not injured either. Then he's just afraid now.
Well, I did 3
You did
damage.
You did 1 success plus 1 damage plus impaling. Does impaling?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
If he
No, I
retreats from
got the
impaling.
6s too.
No,
No, because he did roll a 6.
he rolled a 6,
Okay.
so you only have the 10, which means you did 3 damage.
I'm
Or
back.
if he
Welcome
retreats from impaling, he goes down to 2. Unless I'm doing impaling wrong. I might be. I don't know. Was impaling at just 1?
Impaling doubles your is slaying if you don't retreat. It doubles
Oh,
your
okay.
successes.
So was that a 4? So is he actually dead?
Well, no, because he did retreat. He's stepping back.
Right. But if he hadn't, he'd be dead.
If he hadn't, then yeah, that would have been 1 more damage, and he'd be
Understood.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I don't
I guess
enter.
quick question. I don't suppose I can guard on that movement up.
Oh yeah, we were asking you this. You're not rowing, right? The captain is rowing.
Yeah, I think the captain is wrong. We're giving him orders. He's at our mercy.
Yeah, then yes, then you may guard.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this should be... Well, I guess we want to move that perhaps.
Very
Okay.
helpful.
I'll just throw this out there, Griff. Conceivably, you could also just focus.
Also true. Sure. I'll go with a focus, and it'll probably turn to a guard. Wow, that is so weird.
What is?
My aura is going underneath the boat while my
I
token is
know.
on top. I've never seen that before. That is
I-
amazing.
So I bet if we move the boat to the map layer, that might fix it. Oh,
Yep.
there it goes. Okay.
I figured that's what
Alright.
it was too.
I don't want to move the boat to the map layer because I think we're going to move these boats.
Well, you can still move
Yeah,
the
they're
boat.
gonna move. Don't
You-
worry too much about it.
you
It is
just-
funny.
I mean, you can still move the boat on the map layer. See, it's just fine. Woo. Now
Yeah, you
now
can.
y'all are drowning.
Okay. All right. Okay.
The boats have such a large box around them that it's almost impossible to not click them over the map. So I think you're fine in this one.
Okay. Is that everybody on your side?
I think so.
Why do we have two? Oh, that's right. This boat was going to be the boat that Captain Cow used, so let's move that up here. Right. Okay, cool.
I mean,
Okay.
unless the Madame wants to intimidate somebody.
Shout while tied up.
Oh no! Am I free, or do I still have to liberate myself?
You still have to liberate yourself.
Oh, I will see about liberating myself. Let's see. I checked. Pereninas can chew through steel.
Oh, that is awesome. Okay.
Not depending. It's awesome depending on your.
Depends on if
I
you're the one
suppose.
about to get chewed.
Okay. Usually destroying material objects, especially escaping, is usually craft, a skill I have.
Hey, okay.
And I would like to use body to do so.
I think
for
that
I
makes
am
sense.
huge. But I would like to limit all of my dice by my highest deceit score so people don't see that I'm untying myself.
I like that as well.
I have a crap ton of deceit.
Aha. All right. So you're going to
So,
stealthily
let's,
try to gnaw
Alright,
your
let's
way
see
out
if
of
we
your
can,
bind. Mm.
I have no successes, so that's my exciting turn.
By the way, are you
All right.
conventionally huge or are you a giant?
I'm not a giant, but I do have a high body trait.
Right, so you're conventionally huge.
I'm conventionally huge. Yes, I'm not a. Maybe people might think a Tasmanian devil is tiny, but I am not.
All right.
But no, I failed to liberate myself. Well, thanks for inviting me back to the table. I hope you missed the way I roll dice.
Okay. First, Captain Cow, we've got you reeling and hurt, and we're going to try to kill the shit out of you. We're going to begin with our crossbowmen before all these guys get so close that you can claim them for cover.
Too illiterate to have written my last will and testament.
Okay.
Drawn a picture.
I'm sure you'll be perfectly fine.
Drawn a picture on a parchment.
Though,
This is
if
who
you-
gets captured after me.
Though, if you choose to retreat and they have an impaling weapon, you can always fall off the boat, and then they'll have to chase you into the water, and then you won't get stabbed more.
Or I could fall into the rowboat.
Also,
Or conceivably, they attack me from the side and I just retreat further along the edge of the boat.
if you can move to increase the distance between you and the attacker, that is a valid retreat.
I'll just
Can you-
retreat into punching range of somebody else.
Okay, so
And by the way, you may have noticed that's why we give them all short swords, because it's like, hey, I can't retreat on a boat. That's right, you can. Stab.
all right. So all these guys with their crossbows, we're gonna do 3 crossbow shots at you now. They are within short range, which means you get a D8 of cover, of range, and they're each rolling, and they're each going to aim and fire they're not veterans, so we're rolling 2d6 and a d8.
Just to try to mitigate
Yes.
any of my own advantages, I am on a lower level of the ship from them, and conceivably some of them have stairwell edges in their way, according to the map. Is there any cover I could get from that?
Oh, I see. Yeah, based on this layout, it does look like there's a raised section in the middle of this boat here.
Yeah, see, I don't know which ones are firing at me. Obviously, this guy has a direct shot, but these
Well,
guys
no,
will
so-
be shooting around the barrister here.
Yeah, the guys that have the crossbows are these over here. This guy, this guy,
Oh, see,
this
then-
guy. I've
then
given them
yeah.
the targets, and this guy.
Oh yeah, then this guy has a whole middle of the boat that he's being blocked by.
Right. Okay.
Because it seems like this
Blind
boat
brother
has.
of the blade.
It seems like this boat has 3 different levels. This lower level, this mid level, highest level, and whatever is going on over here.
Right.
I guess this is one step down, so it might probably equal to this level.
Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, so we're not aiming and shooting. I guess we're moving and shooting.
Well, I mean, arguably, I would say these two could probably shoot at me from where they're at, because they're just shooting over the edge of the stairwell. I'd still
Yeah.
hope for cover from that, because, you know, if you're looking at me here, looking up over the stairs, it's still
Yeah. I give you a D8 cover. This guy will have to dash and 1, 2, 3 sprint, and he's not shooting. But yeah, these two guys will shoot, so you can take a D8 cover and a D8 range for this, and they're going to be rolling 2d6 and a D8. At 2d8 because you're reeling. Okay, so here's the first one from Moran. All right,
I
dodge.
would have gotten the bonus 8s, but I don't need them.
Okay, and the second one from Proin sees the swill belly. 7. Tied.
But I have cover. I mean, do you want me to roll the double d8s? I will, but I think I still succeed.
That's okay, yeah.
Tie
You
with
would
cover.
succeed the tie with the cover. Okay. So these two guys need to reload. God damn it, get out of my way.
Oh, if
All right.
only I had a obstinate Doloro priest in my crew.
All right.
Not
Our
anymore.
buddy Artless, the Dew Beater, is also going to take a shot. I believe are they within near? Let's see here. 4.5. I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
And
So no
obviously,
range on this one.
I have no benefits. They're on the same level. They're
Yeah.
looking
But
right at me.
I'd say the difference here is that you could, if you do tie, you could claim cover from one of these from this guy. Because he's close enough that you could retreat a pace behind him. So yeah, so we'll give it a shot. Okay.
Don't daze me,
Two.
bro.
Right, 2d6, 2d8. Right, because aiming, firing. Okay. Man. Not getting these 8s today.
I think that means you shot me. Oh wait, but I can retreat.
No,
for
no.
cover?
Yeah, you can retreat behind Craven over here, which means Craven has to dodge it, which means he's about to get shot by an arrow. Come on, baby. 6 actually
He can
ties
retreat
with my
behind
original
Mali,
shot.
right?
I guess he could.
Just shoving people in the way.
Molly rolls a 5, which means that Molly is going to take the hit. That's damage plus 2 is 3. Molly is going to soaks it down to 2.
Oh wait, before we do this.
Yes.
Could I have retreated if I'm reeling?
Oh shit. Well, no, you can, but it means you're knocked down.
You need to fall down.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm knocked down.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So this guy's reloading, and you are proned.
I just realized I might have made a mistake. I was like, oh wait, correct it before.
No, that's good.
What's the knockdown?
I threw just.
okay.
Oh, do we have a specific one for that?
No, we don't. That's what I was trying to find. That works.
Cool. Okay. And I guess you'd be over here. All right. Okay. So now I think we move in and just fucking dogpile you. At least Craven is gonna take a swing.
What's the benefit for attacking someone who's knocked down?
We're about to find out. I know the knockdown person's attacks are awkward. Until
Yeah, if you're knocked down, your attacks are awkward. They said you're reeling.
But I'm already reeling.
There you go. So no, they just get the reeling bonus. There's no specific bonus in the game for attacking people who are knocked down. It's just people who are knocked down can't retreat and do other things.
All right, that's
Right.
fine. Thankfully, though, still.
Oh, it
alive.
says that other Well, here we go. It says other combatants may claim a bonus D8 to hit them.
Oh, there we
They're
go. But
disadvantaged, but I don't know if that is like.
yeah,
does that
well,
stack with
advantage
reeling?
doesn't stack with the reeling bonus.
Okay, so yeah, it's just basically they're reeling, and you're already reeling. Good to know.
Well, as
All
I
right.
said, though, thankfully I am once again a blind fighter. So
No, that is good.
I will be
So the real
countering.
danger here is because these guys are armed with short swords, which are impaling, that you cannot retreat currently. So you will get this guy's stabbing down at the deck, and you can't really pull away from him if you don't succeed in your defense.
Look, I'm on the ground. I think we all can accept that this is the one position where I won't be mocked for calling a Johnny Cage. I'm on the ground. He's
that's
stabbing
fair.
down at me. This is
Yep.
the one time a punch upwards will go
Hit
in
for
the
the
right
balls.
spot. Yeah. So make your attack.
6 plus a D8 for the reeling. He didn't have to move either, so we're going to make that 2D8 for aim. Aim and attack. 2D6, 2D8.
This is also going to be the weakest punch I can ever throw. So since I can't aim, I no strength, I didn't guard. I'll reroll the D8. Punching is my favorite.
reroll. That's a good idea.
I love to punch. Damn it. So, simultaneous hit
Simultaneous.
again. You got 2 5s? I got 2 5s. So that's what, oh, I can't retreat. I'm just gonna be dead.
Yeah, that's 4 damage. Well, wait, 4. That's 5 damage from the 1 from the sword and 2 from the slaying. Each success is 2, and then the short sword is +1. So 5 from me.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm not dead, but, hold on.
And this is 2,
3. You're soaking
3. Gotcha. And again, these guys aren't wearing armor, so
Sorry,
they're just
4.
soaking.
Sorry, it's actually 4. 1,
Oh,
2,
damn.
+1, and then critical. So
Oh yeah, because
4.
critical.
And then you botched your soak, which is a
And I
rule.
botched my soak.
So 5, you are dead.
Oh my god.
Wow, so here's the roll to see if I'm dead.
Uh-oh. You need to stop tying
Did
so
you-
much.
Did you let Theta sell back their combat save?
I don't think you did this time. Did you?
I don't even remember. Hold on.
We can check.
I did.
This is
I
very
So
did.
you can get your language and the sailing gift,
Yep.
I believe.
I did.
You did. Oh,
Have you
oh
used
boy.
your personality
Oh,
today?
hold on though. How much damage did I take?
5 total.
So I just got it down to 3 anyway.
Nice. Nice.
So I'm just injured. Everybody who attacks
just
me,
injured.
everybody who attacks me hurts me, but winds up dead.
This seems to be the case.
Stab. Ow! You're dead. Oh,
Oh.
you're dead.
And because you're a blind fighter, you can counter on reeling.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Well, we still have the rest of the crew back here. So these guys are going to just move up and guard. 1, 2.
Also, I'm afraid now, but I mean, that doesn't stop me from countering.
This is true. This is true. I think Dorina is going to pull a crossbow and guard. All right. So, actually, pull a crossbow and begin reloading the crossbow. So that's 1. Actually, no. They saw you guys coming from a mile away. They loaded their crossbows. but she's going to guard. Where's my guard? There we go. Guard. Okay.
Which one is the one that attacked me again?
I deleted him because he's
Okay.
dead.
I couldn't remember if it was the liar or not. I thought the liar attacked me.
Yeah, the liar I think took the shot for took the arrow shot.
Right.
All right, these guys attacked. These guys, what are these guys gonna do?
I've killed
Well-
2 of them so far.
The guys back here are gonna try to rally Daniel. Daniel's gonna recover from reeling. Actually, Daniel's gonna retreat behind some feature of the boat. Maybe he'll crouch down next to the rail or something and hide to remove fear. That'll be the end of his action. The rest of these guys are going to... Well, they're back here now. I think they're going to grab up crossbows as well and guard, and that'll be my turn. Sorry, that was a long one, everybody.
You have a lot of men to deal with.
I do, but, their numbers are beginning to thin, so...
Speaking of thinning the numbers, Captain, you want me to knock down one of these guys next to you?
Yeah, I mean, you guys go first. You have more action in your economy than I do.
All right. Rafferty, does an Atlatl take? I know it would take an action to load it, but would you count that as the action takes?
You
to
just reload it. It's just a reload action.
Okay, reload and throw at Emma Leona.
Okay. You guys are you waiting to get closer than short range?
The captain could bring us in.
True,
Yeah,
can
I don't know
do
what your let's decide what everyone else on this boat is doing first, maybe.
that. Yeah.
Sure. Let's tell the captain to get closer. That sounds like a reasonable thing to do first.
I'm
so
basically-
our boat will get up there.
Yeah, we'll say we'll move from short to you can get to the side of the
Oh, if we can get right to the side of the vessel, but I'm just going to start climbing up.
Okay, that's something you could do.
Okay, so putting away the Atlatl and climbing up.
That crazy moment when you move a token and it follows my cursor as though I was doing something.
Weird. Okay, you're gonna climb?
Yes.
All right.
Are you a fast climber?
No, so I would be reeling wherever I end up.
Yeah, I don't know about rigging bonus. Oh, maybe.
I usually have like a net on the side of the ship that's big enough to climb like a ladder.
Okay.
So I figured we would pull up against that and just climb right up.
Now, isn't that typically like on fishing boats and the like?
I've seen that on other kinds of boats.
I think we need to pull a boat expert into this game.
We do. Oh my god, that would slow us down even more.
Yeah, but then we could pitch the episodes as also like Voyage of the Mimi.
Educational.
Yeah, Voyage
Yeah,
of
there
the
you
Mimi,
go.
like boat knowledge and game. That's edutainment. That's what you're here for, right?
Exactly.
Everyone loves edutainment. Now, can you throw your addle at all the 5s? Math Blaster.
To climb over things, the better you roll, the faster you'll move. Yeah, okay. Groovy. Yeah, so you can make it up to the deck. But not being a fast climber, you are still reeling when you get up there. All right. Gaston, your captive has done the rowing, so technically you still have actions if you'd like to use them.
I can't help but notice everyone is aiming and has ranged weapons. I feel like going into the air without guarding would be incredibly foolish. So what if I stayed on the boat and I tried to shoot this guy who's not guarding? And is also working up a shot, apparently. So I can go ahead and tap my focus here in order to get aim. and then I will fire at him with my pistol.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and spark first. 6, it's fine. And that's going to be 1d6, a d8, and a d12 for the aim. Pistol. There's an
Oh,
11 in
shit.
there.
Yeah, there is.
I am really hoping for effect here. So Moron
More.
first.
God damn it.
is the first one who's going to have to figure out how he's going to dodge this.
Griff is laughing,
Okay.
but he's had a character named that before.
That's true.
That's pretty funny. Do you are you flying within near range or are you still within short?
I'm just standing on the boat.
You're still standing on the boat, then we'll take
So
the D8
I would be
range.
at 6 meters.
If you're on the boat, I'm also, and he's right at the edge, I'm also going to claim a D8 cover.
That's fine. It
All
won't
right, I'll
screen
need-
out the
it won't-
11, but it could
it
screen
won't.
out the 7.
It
does
did!
screen out the 7. That
Hooray!
is still a hit. This is still, let's see, slaying, and slaying is 2 hits per
Yes.
success. So that is 2 and 4.
Oh my goodness. 4. All right. Can he survive? I don't know. Hey, look at that. I succeeded one of my soaks. So yes. It was a
Right.
glancing blow, but that still hurt. Afraid, injured, reeling.
Well, I was really hoping for an overkill, but, well, I can't hope for everything. I think the smartest thing for me to do here would be to guard, because I would like to not get shot 20 times without any kind of defense. So I'm going to guard. And wait until they are out of ammunition before moving in.
You know, I hate to play devil's advocate here,
Yes.
but you are holding the captain hostage with a gun that you've now used, and
I also have a
presumably-
sword.
Yeah, but he's also now the captain's in range of all of his crew. It's like, if he needed a morale boost to try to make an escape, feels like he just got one. Anyway, does the Madame want to go before I do? Try to make your escape still?
I mean, it's we get to go too, right? Like, is it my turn
Yes.
yet?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what he said.
It's time for me to try and break free freaking again.
That's the block.
That's one success. Is that enough to sever my bonds and be free?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. This is Theta's character, right?
That is Theta's character. I think I might say that that's a stunt.
Yeah, they're
though.
gonna. Oh, it's a stunt. Well, then, yeah, I guess I'm done.
Yeah, I think you're done.
Sorry, who
All
are
right.
you pinging as me?
But on the upshot, you still limited your dice to your deceit, right? So no one necessarily realizes that you are free.
That
Except
is
for you.
true, but I'm reeling, so there's not much I can do about it. My turn's over.
Just to
I won't
clarify,
shoot you.
just in case, this is my character.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, because I looked back over and somebody was pinging Abla. So I was like,
Oh,
no, that's
right.
not me. Alright, so I recover from reeling. And since I'm afraid, I can't attack them. But I will guard to give me some advantage when they attack me.
Okay. All right. I think that was everybody.
Yep.
Okay, my turn. So, first, I think the guys that need to do some reloading that are not in immediate danger are going to reload and guard. We're going to do this left to right so that I can kind of keep track of who is doing what where. The liar is going to recover from reeling
Oh, right.
and
Quick favor
guard.
to ask you.
Yes.
It's been a while since we played, 2 weeks. I forgot to make my first action to guard before climbing up.
I realized that you probably should have done that.
Will you
You
let me?
could. Yes, I will.
You are a kind and generous god.
I know.
Now to kill you.
All right.
Enjoy my death.
Tetris is always my favorite god. The lion
worship you.
piece. The
I worship
lion
you.
piece. The lion piece. Old college humor sketch.
Still one of my
These
favorites.
guys have such a such a slim chance of actually hurting you. This is the problem. They really need
To jump
They
overboard
really-
and escape their lives.
perhaps that is what they need.
They're being boarded by a violent pirate crew that's already taken out their shore party. If they're rational folks who don't value or perhaps don't have anything at risk by abandoning their stuff, perhaps their lives are enough, right?
Perhaps.
Now,
Well, they've
No.
only lost 2 of their number yet. Oh, if you count the guys on the shore.
that's
Been
what I
more
said.
than
They've
that.
already lost their shore party, which was conceivably in range for them to see. And
Yes.
then they had this maniac attacking their boat from the shore, and now he's on their boat. So, it just seems to be the longer that we're on their boat, the more the threat becomes real. And the more they have
Yeah.
to consider that their lives may have value other than shipping materials from one location to another.
You know what? No, their best well, so yeah, they still have a leader over here. And I think we're gonna do a tactical shift here. This person's not gonna guard. They're going to retreat. Put some distance. These guys have lost their guard. Well, actually, guard. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna move back. Okay. Guard. Alright.
Still
Anna's
quite a
gonna
lot
back
to deal
here.
with at once.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm trying to play a little bit tactically too.
Oh, I understand.
Okay. I think Dorina is going to step back, and she's got a loaded crossbow, and she's going to fire off a shot.
Got 2 targets.
I know, right?
One is on
One
the
is
same
reeling.
level.
Yeah, we'll do that. And also within near, you don't get the. I'm pretty sure you don't get your range bonus here.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, so she's stepping back and taking a shot at you, Abla. Bonus D8 for your reeling status as you come up on the deck. D6, D8.
I don't think I've had time to ready my shield yet, so here we go.
Twang. Although you are guarding.
Oh yeah, let me add that. Lucky
There
me.
you go.
Yeah, that had to been the dice, right?
That was, yeah, okay, cool.
Because otherwise, that was closest to the worst dodge you could possibly make.
Right.
No ones, so no rerolls, right? They're just low numbers.
This is a fair point. Okay. So we're moving right along here. I think Ruan is going to try to shoot.
What crushed Moran?
Oh, I did. As I was
Giant.
trying to move
I
them so I
crushed
could.
its spirits.
Giant weight bell on him, I guess.
Right, there you go. To front, please. Nope, doesn't matter. Okay. All right. Ruan is going to take a shot at Abla as well. This one, I think you'll take your D8. Yeah, you'll take a D8 range bonus for. And they're not going to move. They're going to aim shoot, so that's going to give them 2D8 to hit.
Oh, Rowan does disservice to their name.
I know,
Rowan,
right?
brother of the blade, not a crossbow user.
Gonna re-roll that D8 for
Yeah.
favored use of against ranged.
Yep. Okay.
You can just put that in there. Whoop, there we go.
Whew. Hit.
Oh, wait,
3 damage.
Is there a ranged dice in this? I might be able to.
Oh
get
yes,
that.
I'm sorry. You also have a D8 range dice. This'll do it, I'm sure. Yep.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. So you got to reload. All right. Drunk Banquo will run up. Actually, no. He's going to take a focus turn. He's going to take the lay of the land. Focus. There we go. Okay. Moran recovering. Moran is afraid. Moran is going to jump over the railing here and try to get some cover. Let's do this. They're going to spend first action to reload. Second action to jump over the banister here.
Oh, I thought they just recovered.
Oh, right, that's true. They did just recover. Okay, cool. Then I guess they'll just be reloading. That's simple enough.
I was going to
Back
say also
down.
if they were jumping over the banister, that would be actually a jumping roll.
I was
And
about
a
to make a
stunt.
jumping roll. Yeah.
It's a banister, and it's probably a couple feet. They could just hop over it.
No. If we have jumping rules, we use them for jumping. In which case, that would be one of those. Sorry, I escaped my mind for a second.
you could have them road the jump, but jumping sends you reeling unless you're a fast jumper.
Yeah. See, this is one of those indications where there's rules that incentivize me to have benefit for something, which then incentivizes me to point out the negatives for other people. Because otherwise, if we just wash away everybody else's
All right,
negatives...
who was the guy jumping over the railing?
Moran. Or was trying to. He couldn't because he only has one action.
Okay.
Okay.
He couldn't. He's just gonna stay there.
Also, you gotta remember that I'm just trying to talk to clear up empty space while Red's doing stuff.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So what you firing there?
Because they're all screwed up.
They're all screwed up. I was going to try to get into cover so that he could recover from afraid, but instead he's going to spend his action to reload instead.
I mean, that also makes sense that you might try to climb over something. All right.
Yeah.
Is this sail blocking? You could just walk to here.
Oh no, I was going to move him. I mean, this is academic. I was going to move him over here. Like we're saying that this region.
You should have run over here and retreated next to me because I'm not a combatant.
No, that's fine. I was just saying that like this raised deck, if he could get over here, he would have some sort of complete cover. So the problem is that he can't he only has one action, so he can't dash here and then sprint there or something. He would just jump over the rail, but instead he reloaded.
I'm also assuming this isn't like a catamaran, that these sails don't go all the way down to the deck. That they start somewhere above deck.
Yeah, the sails are not going to matter for line of sight unless someone like Gaston decides to fly above everything, but so far that hasn't happened.
Are there more guys?
There are. I'm sorry, I'm doing some stuff. Daniel is going to shout words of encouragement to his captain and succeed. Oh, wait. He's just within short. I got to roll a D8 range. Yeah, right. So he's giving Captain Lawson focus. He's going to use his second action to retreat back behind his men. All of these guys are going to sit here guarded and ready. Actually, instead of guarding, I think they will probably take focus turns. Because they're ready to shoot. They're just waiting for targets to present themselves. Where's focus? Focus. Of course. And the captain is going to take this opportunity and try to body check Gaston overboard.
Oh boy. Well, I am guarded, and I do have a weapon.
This is true. This is true.
I will
Do you have your sword drawn?
Yeah, I assumed coming into the scene would be sword and gun.
Right, sword and gun. Now I'm going to have to ask you about your hands. Because you fired that gun from your good hand, right? So do you have your
No, I don't.
Weapon?
Give the other guy a bonus D12.
All right. Offhanded bonus penalty thing. All right.
First time it's come up. Let's see the magic.
It has been a while, hasn't it? I don't think we've ever really actually declared that before.
I've been
This is gonna be fun.
Okay.
I am guarding, so that is good.
And a D12.
I believe in you.
Oh boy.
I'm really good at stabbing people.
Yep. 2d8 plus a d12. Hutcha! There's the
It's a
10!
simultaneous hit.
There you go. Is he going to retreat?
No, he's charging at you. Head
All
head
right,
on.
he's going to be impaled, so that is going to be.
Oh wait, sorry. I gave him focus. The whole point of that was to give him a chance to aim this attack too. So I'm rolling.
So roll
another
the extra
one.
D12.
He
It's
could
not
get
going to
11
matter
or
if you roll
12.
it. There we go.
It
All right.
didn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
So Gaston stabs you for 3.
Yes, that is correct. So let's do the captain first. 3 damage.
Okay.
Is the captain?
Jesus. I can't. I cannot.
He's dead.
Wow.
Wasn't he hurt or injured before?
He might have been. I honestly
Well,
don't
then he-
remember. But it's a
That
moot
would've been on
point
the other.
because
He's
he's
dead.
dead now.
Well,
Yeah.
then he collapses,
Yikes.
but he was successful in this attack to push you overboard.
Yes.
And now I get to soak or.
Yeah.
does
So it's a
that do any
weak hit.
damage?
So
Okay,
the
and-
shove is a weak hit, but it's damage plus 1, right? So he got
Yes.
1 success. So it's 2 weak, but you do get pushed overboard.
Yep.
All right. So let's just roll some soak
Oh.
real quick.
And I think it's because this kills the captain. It's up to you whether you want the captain to press or not. I think the captain should press and also
think he
go
should-
overboard.
Yes, I think the two of them, him stabbed under his
Yeah.
arm.
That is a great cinematic moment
Wait,
there. He
he's
comes
a-
charging in, and his body weight continues after his death.
Oh,
soaking into the water.
no!
I'm sorry, he does have natural armor because he's an armadillo. Let me just roll one more soak. It didn't matter. Okay, brush.
So they both go overboard. And we don't know what happens because they both go overboard.
He's taking to the depth with him.
You have swimming dice, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, is this thing? Did you just rebuild Gaston?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Literally, top to bottom. Well, he only got to play him for like 1
I
second.
know, but you
He's
didn't
a
even-
marine. He's a warlock. He's a fencer. He's a ladies'
You
man. He's
didn't
also
even
a
read-
fencer. He's the perfect
You-
swordsman.
You didn't even rename him. You didn't even put it in Gaston 2.
Hey, maybe these are.
Gaston here, actually, I'll do that right now. Gaston the Second.
I was saying maybe these are the adventures of Gaston before he died in Calabria.
Perhaps.
We
This
have
is
more
a
bad
prequel.
guys.
No, we don't. We're done. Thank you for waiting. Back to you.
There we go.
Um,
Gaston the Second.
How is the what is that weird Pokemon symbol next to Dorina there? With the 2
I'm
on
sorry.
it?
The 2. So these are. That's the.
That's a target.
They're armed with a crossbow, and the 2 is how many turns they need to reload. How many actions they need to reload before they're ready to shoot again.
Weird.
Anyone
Pokemon
with a
symbol?
target that has no number is ready to fight.
Okay.
Was that all of their rounds?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
are we
they're
up to
done.
us? There we
We're
go.
back to you guys.
Closest to danger first. We'll figure out what Gaston is drowning on later.
I guess I can ready my a napped axe and a shield and throw at Drunk Banco.
Okay. Drunk Benko is going to interrupt this action to throw themselves over the banister and take cover.
Actually, wait, no, I would have had to have recovered from reeling first, so recover and ready. Never mind that. Put him back.
Okay.
Okay, well, if Dorina here is only armed with a crossbow, then I am going to recover from reeling, and I'm going to attack Dorina.
Ah. Surprised. Okay.
I am going to disarm you.
I like it.
How would you defend
Dorina-
yourself?
Can't parry. Can't.
Yeah, I think you can only dodge.
I can really only dodge. So it says D6. Yep. Here it comes. Got the 6.
I am
Wow.
successful. Take
You are successful.
2 points of weak damage.
Okay.
You have a crossbow. Do you also have a short sword?
Yes, but not drawn.
That's okay. I'm disarming you. I'm taking the short sword. Grab.
Oh, that makes sense. I love it.
Just put my hand in your face, grab your short sword, shove you inside. That's it. It's the end of my turn.
Beautiful. Okay. Well done.
Well, and that actually hurt you.
Yeah, because these guys, they're not wearing armor, right? I'm trying to
know.
play to the scene. These are sailors. They wouldn't be walking around with leather armor.
At last, my arm is complete again. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, beautiful. All right. So that was Abla and Day Furno.
I
Cat
get
and Cow
up.
is moving in.
Yeah, I get up and I dash. Minus my 2 stride to 3. And end right there.
Okay.
Can't attack
Right.
anybody, but I can hurt you
Intimidate
back.
them.
I can hurt you back.
Yeah.
Everyone that stabbed me has died.
This has so far been very true, even when you were basically like on your ass. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the rumor I want to spread. Anyone that's ever hurt me has died. Like an ancient Egyptian curse, I am.
exactly. Yep.
I'm
They
guaranteed to
all
die
die.
after I've heard you. Just give it about 60 years.
Yep.
Emotionally.
All
Hurt
it
me
takes is time.
emotionally. The emotional damage will be your end. Anyway, yeah, we still have Gaston to go, right?
Still have Gaston. Gaston, who is currently
Swimming in the
in
water.
the drink.
Indeed. Is there anything special you would like me to do right now?
Well, I think I would like a swim. Are you a fast swimmer, or you just have swimming dice?
I just have swimming dice. I'm not a fast swimmer.
Okay. So I imagine at this point you probably want to get to the surface and get out from under the bulk of the former Captain Lawson, who is
Right.
trying to drown you.
Given that it's generally a feat of strength to shove him away, let's say body.
Body swimming, I think, makes a lot of sense. Let's see what your successes look like.
Alright, swim. We got 4 dice and I got 2 successes.
I
I can also
like
make
it.
a favored use shoving bodies off of me so I don't drown, but that seems superfluous.
I mean, he's
Okay,
not putting
it's
up a
up to
lot of
you.
resistance anymore.
That
He's
is
just
true.
dead weight, essentially. But with 2 successes, I think that's enough to get you back to the surface near your boat. It is a swim, so we'll say that you can get into the boat if you want, but you will be reeling regardless because it is a stunt to swim.
Well, I am a water bird. I do have wings. I could go ahead and take flight here and hop up onto the boat using up my flight.
Are ibis water birds?
I am aquatic. I do
assume-
have swimming dice as my species
Okay.
dice.
I don't know, I just always see them standing in water. I don't ever see them floating in water.
Yeah. But it's half the reason why I chose Ibis in the first place here. Hey, Perlina, you seem like I can actually reach you and assist you, so I will hop my 4 meters here as a flying dash, using up my flying. I am now
Nice.
out of the water.
Okay. Well, now hold on a sec. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Yeah, pull it back.
Because we began this action underwater, and I did ask you for a swimming roll, and you're not a fast swimmer, I think you would get out. With 2 successes, I'd say you could climb out onto the boat, but I do think you will be reeling. I don't think you can go straight from your swim to a fly.
If you'd like to say I am over here on the boat reeling, we will do that. I'm reeling.
Okay.
Alright, and that's it.
Okay.
Hassan's having a drink.
That was everybody. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this turn brief as
Extra
I can.
bonuses. I can't get shot now.
Yeah. We're going to just... Okay, so first we're going to reload. I'll start with my crossbowman. Anyone who's not in immediate danger is just going to guard and reload. Okay. Moran is going to fall back and reload. They are afraid, though. Well, whatever. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when we deal with that. Okay, ready to go. I think, yeah, ready to go. We're gonna guard. All right. And you know what? I probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna move you up there. I'm gonna move you over here. That's gonna be a move. We're gonna aim, and we're gonna take a shot at Abla. No longer focused. Okay, Abla, here we go. It's going to be an aim. R. That's going to be 2d6 plus a d8. And
There ain't a D12 in there. It don't matter.
basically, yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Yep, missed.
So only some of these guys are veterans.
Really, it's only the
Vice Captain
yeah.
Daniel.
It's first mate Daniel, I suppose, and Captain Lawson, who's now in the deep.
I suppose it's Captain Daniel now, given the sudden promotion.
Probably, yeah. Okay. The looter is going to see that their captive has escaped. Is going to move, aim, and stab with short sword at you, madam.
What? You have
Yes.
this entire lot to look after, and you're coming after me. Well, you've let your death in by the front door. That's all I can say.
2d6 plus a d8 for the aim. Ka-cha! Yeah, rolling for crap today. Ooh, but you rolled for crapper.
Had to have tangled with the might that is properties die rolling. I'm going to tap my personality, which means, alas, this is going to be horrible.
Oh,
And it's a
died.
tie, because why wouldn't it be a tie?
Why wouldn't it? Now, I'm attacking. I cannot withdraw, which means that you get the impaling damage.
I think it's worded badly. You can,
Okay.
but you're probably not going to.
I do feel like counterattackers can't withdraw, though.
What are you doing? Are you stabbing me?
Stabbing you with a short sword, as are
We
you.
stab at each other. Each of us takes 3 points of damage.
Okay. Ha! 2 points of damage. Hurt.
Oh, crap. I'm
afraid.
hurt. I will only soak 2 of that.
Okay.
And there's hurt.
And that's it for Drunk Banquo, the looter. All right. Okay. I think Daniel is going to also take a focus turn because I don't know what he doesn't know what to do, and I don't know what to do. So yeah, he's going to focus. Okay. That's it then for me.
These 2 guys around me don't do anything, huh?
I'm sorry, that was 2 questions. What did you say, Theta?
I said these 2 guys around me just stare at me.
Oh, right, they didn't go. That's right, I was going to...
There are guys around you? I thought you were alone.
No, he's this guy up here.
You remember the time that I corrected you
He's the
that this
kangaroo.
isn't me? Yeah, I'm the captain now.
Yep.
Nothing bad or bad happens to that guy.
Yeah, I think... they'll attack. We'll start with... Malona. Roll 2d6, d8 for the...
Are they going to continue to guard, or are they going to aim?
They'll guard. They've seen what you've done, so it's just going to be 2d6. Yep. Man, this is just
Your
like the
rolls
worst
are getting
possible
worse
rolls.
and worse.
They are. They're just a steady downward spiral. Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And
Yeah,
sometimes
at
you
the
don't
very
even...
least.
So
dying.
you're still dead, yeah. Well, 5 to 4 is dead, isn't it? No, that's dying.
Is
Sorry.
dying, but yeah. All right. His buddy.
Does still want to throw their life away, or just want to focus or guard?
They thought they could do it. He looks injured and he's terrified.
Yeah,
I think they're...
I'm shaking with fear. I'm bleeding all over the place. Hobbling across the deck. Surely you can take me.
Right, but apparently not. He's just gonna...
I mean, the captain can't aggress as long as he's afraid.
Surely if you kill me, the rest of my crew will run away.
This is fair. I think he's gonna focus. Focus. Okay. Yeah, every time someone tries to stab this guy, he like breaks their arm and kills them.
Well,
with it.
and the captain's already overboard, right? Is Daniel the first mate?
Daniel is
Yes.
Daniel's now the captain, but yes, Daniel was the
Okay,
first
I mean,
mate.
you did your due diligence. Like, oh, come on, ship. Okay. I think I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then Malil is going to also. She's going to run up, and I think better chance of helping out Dorina.
You
Then-
could do first aid on, but who cares?
Who cares?
Apparently, you don't like Malona that much.
There's some bad blood there. Okay. All right. Now I think I'm done. Back to you.
How is Junk Banquo? How is he armed?
Just a short sword.
No one has any guns, right? They just have crossbows.
They're just armed with crossbows.
Wow. All right.
All their guns were back on the shore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cover from. Well, I got blooded on that, so I'm gonna cover from really, and I'm gonna guard because it's like, hey, can't all die at once. Come on! I'll cut you. Let's see what you're made of. And okay, we're doing auras for guarding. Okay. I forget. Is there a magic button for this?
Yeah, but you had
Yeah.
to have activated it. I put it on you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I have magic buttons.
There's a
Okay.
system in place where if you just click on a token, all the statuses will show up on the top of the screen. But
Yeah, I've got magic buttons.
got it.
Okay. Aim and throw the net axe at Kreenan.
Oh, Kreenan. Kreenan will dodge. With 2.
Your dice are just getting low.
I'm gonna reroll that. Oh no, I'm not.
Why? Why would you need to?
Because it's a
I
weak
don't.
damage and it's possible that you can survive.
Yeah, this isn't my favorite use, so no.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3 successes for 6 damage weak.
7, because it's critical.
Oh yes. And did it
Hmm.
hit? I'm gonna make
I mean-
it a fracturing attack. So plus 2 damage on top of that.
Yeah, there's no reason
Soak.
to even roll soak.
9
He's
weak.
only going to be rolling 2 soak dice. He's very, very dead. Well, he's overkilled, actually, I guess, right? Let's check the range. 4? Oh, no. Yeah, okay. This is no bueno.
Yeah, that's just what we needed.
I mean, Daniel has troop stuff, so... Oh, nope, he was already afraid, so
I
that
do
was-
appreciate you describing it as no bueno when it's Habla doing it. Habla Espanol.
Oh, good. An overkill's a good line breaker.
Okay. All right. So yeah, they watch as their brethren gets beheaded by a flung shattering axe. So that's good. That's a good way to start your day.
Hey Gaston, you mind if I go out before you get out of the water?
You're muted, Griff.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Alright, first action, I'm going to try and jump. Does focus do something? Red.
Focus jump. I'm sorry. What did you ask?
I said I'm going to jump. Does focus do anything?
What are
Oh,
you
just
jumping
focus,
to?
dude.
Well, he's right next to me, so before I even go to jump, he has the ability to interrupt, so that's why I'm asking.
Oh, are you jumping over him?
I'm
That's
jumping
quite
across,
possible.
across the front of him. I'm jumping this way.
Okay, yeah, right. So, in other words, Captain Cow is moving. Who can interrupt, but he knows that Captain Cow has a good counterattack. So, do you want to interrupt or let him go?
No, I'll let him go.
All right.
Alright, I don't have the PDF open to remember what jump is. Body and jumping, I assume.
That sounds right.
Body speed and jumping.
Cool, even better.
That's enough. I think you only needed 3.
So yeah, so over there.
Nice.
I'm a fast jumper, so that's not a stunt for me.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I'm about to perform now a stunt which I'm horrible at. So I wanted to get up here because it's the elevated position where I can now look down at Daniel. one captain to one first mate
I like it.
to
Okay.
do a reason stunt.
Okay.
You seem to be the one in charge here. These men are dying. I once again offer you a way out. Your lives. Bring them off of this ship. Abandon it, and you may live. In fact, take the rowboats. But get off of this ship now and survive. What is reasoning?
Mind and negotiation.
Just mind then.
I wish I could assist. I have a counter. If you don't accept his offer, I've got one. I can wave my bloody short sword.
So you beat a 3.
I tied, but I am the defender.
Well, you're tied with the defender. Well, in any event, you can just wait till his next turn and decide how much he wants to consider how much Captain Cow has to say.
And
Indeed.
I go reeling.
Who else
Okay.
gets to go?
Yes,
Gaston?
Yeah, Gaston.
Gaston
I'm
is not
water, but at
drowning.
least I'm on the surface now. So I can recover from reeling, which would be very good. And then what I might do just to put myself into the action is actually take a flying run.
Okay.
Just pop out of the water, fly all the way around, get over here, and go, hello.
Yeah.
Ah. Hello.
I
So
think
the
this might
giant-
make the offer a little bit more worth consideration.
You're what, an ibis?
Yes.
So the big fucking bird.
Dripping with the captain's blood.
Dripping with the
my
captain's
God.
blood. It's like, well, I don't know. The captain might still be alive. No.
No, he's not.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I will say that pathetical Donella and Spleeny are going. Well, Spleeny can't because they're afraid.
That is correct. That is why I've chosen to do this now.
In
I
fact,
will
you can't
be...
have focus when you're afraid. So becoming afraid blew your focus.
Yeah.
Boo. Well, pathetical will take a shot. Where's
Yep.
my? Just turn that off. Okay.
I assume they will
Okay.
probably take it after I'm done with my run, and thus when I
Are
reel.
right in the crosshairs.
So
Try
the
not to
only
shoot
defense
Daniel.
from Gaston is to dodge.
Correct.
Correct.
Which
Okay.
isn't great, but at least, I have it.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah, but Don would see you coming up behind the captain and take the shot.
Finally,
Not
someone
great.
rolls worse than me.
I don't
Okay.
think I rolled my personality last time, did I?
Not this session, I don't believe. What would you have rolled it for?
I don't...
I don't
I-
think you. No, you really haven't done much yet.
Okay, so I will go ahead and roll it specifically to dodge so I don't get shot. I'd like to not be shot. I don't get shot. I am
Nice.
perfect
Nice. Okay.
and determined.
Is that
Yeah.
your personality? Perfect.
My personality is determined. My motto is perfection incarnate.
Yeah, but your brother's dead.
We didn't like him anyway.
Yeah. Is this how a captain builds morale?
Mm,
Yeah, I just let everybody do what the hell they want most of the time. So
Sign me up.
freedom is the name of the game.
okay, so tell me if you guys think this. Daniel.
I
was
am really.
focused-
He does get the extra D8. Let's not forget.
So that's-
that. I could still get shot.
Oh, sorry. No.
So Daniel's what? Yeah, well, Daniel's
so
the first mate. He's not the
He's
captain.
the first. Yeah, I have a
So-
very well. So I have a specific question. So my
Okay.
question is, Daniel has troop leader. Can I use his focus to make a leadership role to try to rally these guys, their fear off these guys?
I
Does
mean,
that make
you're
sense?
not afraid. So
Yes, he's not.
you could attempt to rally everyone. The real question is, are you going to fight more, or are you going to take the surrender of the boat?
Well, I don't think he's ready to go just yet because he's got 4 men with loaded crossbows.
And he has troop
Currently are
leader. So
afraid.
yeah, so troop leader, I believe, is roll your leadership, and your score is how many are unafraid.
That could be it. Would someone look that up for me while I mess with stuff here?
Let me look that up.
It
I'm
has been the
pulling-
first time we have ever rolled troop leader.
I know,
Let
right?
me look that up real
I
quick.
think my
believe
thing
that's
is that
what
I usually have all the PDFs open, but today, since I was so rushed to get home, I didn't have everything set up.
I do. It's been 0 days since Rafferty's complained about Adobe. They installed some kind of like natural language search, which means if you look for musketeer, it says, "Oh, Rafferty must be looking for the word must." Let's show them all the places.
They know what you want.
They know what you're really here for.
This is not what I. Yeah, like for example, I just searched for troop leader. It says, "Oh, Rafferty must be looking for the word tree," and it's like, what? Why? Why would you do this?
Is it the because the old PDF was cut into sections, and sometimes it finds the TR from what line, and then continues it on to the next?
Okay, yeah, no, it literally is declare a group and roll your will and leadership.
Okay, we did that. I got one success.
What'd you score?
5.
Only
Pick
the afraid
5
edition.
people in a group. So you'd start with these 4.
Yes.
And it is Banquo
Within
is
Each
Banquo
ally
4
resists
paces
with
away?
a 3.
Yeah.
Plus
All
any
right.
dice for range.
Those 5 are now no longer afraid, and that was your rally action. You have a
I
second
love
act, but you have focus, so you have 2 actions left.
Well, no, because I did this as an interrupt for Gaston. So at the end of
Okay.
Gaston's turn, then he's going to get his actions
Okay.
back. So it'll be his turn.
Well, then, but
That's
it's
why I
bad
wanted
guy's
to use
turn
it
so
now,
you have
so.
2 actions. So do you want to wait to see what your men do?
Well, okay, now they're capable of actually taking shots here.
You gotta figure, the more they're willing to fight to the death, the more precious the cargo must be.
Well, there's another aspect to this too.
Which we'll find out later.
Well, what I want him.
I mean, it's just my thought in the moment.
Yeah, so as a reply to your negotiation attempt, as a free action. Well, no, that would be because that would be his own kind of negotiation. He was going to bring
Sure,
this
counter
up.
negotiate.
I mean, talking is free. So you could just say, fly on you, long live Biscabay, long live the king.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. So here's what he was going to do. All right. First, he wants to get outside of stabbing range from Gaston, and then he's going to negotiate. So he's going to move his dash, and then he's going to take us.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Get behind Don and make it count. What's your counter offer?
Well, he's going to say, "Murderers, you killed the captain! And how do you intend to take this ship with only a crew of only 5? I guess
He's seen that small boat. He can take a guess at the number.
you take a guess that you guys are going to try to like offload. That's a fair point, and that's true too. Yeah. So, he's going to say, you know what? Maybe he's going to try to negotiate. Well, literally negotiate. He'll say, he'll say, leave us. We'll part with half of our current hold, and we won't fill you full of arrows. Right? That will be his negotiation at the captain. So this will be mind negotiation. It's just rolling a d8. Now I get the 8.
I resist with
Right.
what now?
I want to say mind, will, inquiry?
It's, mind, will, and negotiation.
Mind, will, negotiation.
Seems perfectly reasonable to me.
Okay,
so
so
when
you'll be
your
taking a
turn
focus turn.
Comes up, you'll consider what they have to say.
Yes.
Well, I'm unable
Um,
to take a focus turn, so I'm reeling.
He is afraid, that's true.
Well,
Right in,
we'll
really.
worry about that when
Would
your
stand
turn
around.
comes up. You might not still be alive.
Pshaw. You never have faith in my non-combat safe maneuver.
Since you guys are...
How many months did Harmon survive?
Well, I mean, like I said, we'll just see. It's one of those paradoxes of gaming, which I could elaborate on, but I'd rather see what the bad guys are going to do, because I'm surrounded by bad guys.
Yeah, we'll hold off on that. This sounds like a podcast or something.
Okay.
Wow, they're all blooded, too. What the hell?
So these guys. So this part of the ship is done. This guy, they're waiting on what's going to happen next. Currently, the commander of the ship is.
You guys could all focus. That works.
Yeah, so these guys are all focused. The ones that needed to reload have guarded and reloaded. Pathetically,
Yeah, 'cause
Gonella is still not loaded.
Artless is loaded, so Artless would focus. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you can just give everybody focus. That ends their.
He's
that-
gonna
that-
guard.
Theirs.
Yep. I'm going through one at a time. This guy is starting to reload. He's reeling, so that's all he can do. And this guy is gonna focus. Yes. There we go. Yep. Okay. And yeah, I guess that's that. We'll get rid of.
Well, I'm not with
you.
these guys, so screw you.
That's
Q
right.
is
You're the
there.
prisoner.
Yeah, like all four of these guys on us are going to focus, right?
Well, the ones that are not focused that are guarding is because they used an action to continue to reload.
Oh, what's
So, and-
Darina's not guarding?
Oh yeah, Darina. No, Darina reloaded and then would guard. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah,
Guard.
I'm fast because I'm looking for somebody.
Exactly. I think that's everybody now. Yes, I think that's where we're at. Daniel negotiated, so he's reeling.
All right,
All right,
well, that's
that's it.
convenient. I'm not a fast jumper.
I'll just take a recover and guard here real quick. I'm taking a breather.
Well, Darina here is only armed with a crossbow. I am going to guard and stab Darina.
Okay. Yeah, Darina
Because
can't
you
count.
should have run when you had the chance.
That would have made a lot of sense. Okay, go
All
for
right.
it.
But you do get the dodge bonus. And I'm
Yes.
guarding and stabbing.
Damn. Yep. Nice.
Wow.
We'll retreat though.
Whoa. You're going to retreat and fall down the stairs
Yeah, they're gonna retreat over the banister and land down
on your ass.
on my ass.
Okay. I will not press.
Okay.
But
Yes.
that is that's 1, 2, 3, and you're hurt. That is a 4-point hit.
4-point hit. They might land unconscious. They land.
Yeah,
Got
you land unconscious, which means the fall may have even killed you, but I'll worry about this later. Whoa! You have my
Nice.
answer. You could have run. He asked you to run. Just kept a point at Banquo. He told you to run. This is your fault. This is on your head. I'm horrible.
I mean, that's the Madame Deferno.
So wait, once again, what happens to me?
So you would have to take a focus turn, but because you're afraid, you
Right.
can't focus.
Well,
So
he would
yeah, what
recover from
happens?
reeling because he has to
Recover
recover.
reeling.
That's why I said we could do him last if you want.
Well, I mean, I have something in mind if I have an action, but do I have an action due to the negotiation fail?
What would you do?
Jump.
Off the boat
No.
towards the guy?
Closer to the first mate.
Yeah. But am I able to do that because of the previous action? Since I wasn't able to take a focus turn due to my current status effects, do I still have one action?
So the wording of the rules is he won the negotiation. You're supposed to consider what he has to say, which is why we tell players they have to take a focus turn, because that way we would tell you like, okay, this is the rules for considering. But because you're afraid, you can't actually and have to recover from reeling, you can't actually do that. So the rules are on this turn you should be considering what he has to say, and your action is to move closer to him. I mean, it's not an attack. So that's up to the GM whether walking towards him actually counts or not.
He could be a person for a handshake.
We both know that's not what the fuck
Hey,
is happening.
Hey, we also both know that I can't attack him if I'm face to face with him because I'm afraid. So I literally can't
this
be
is
taking
fair.
hostile actions. He would have to attack me for anything to happen.
I feel like if we're setting a precedent here, to me it feels like the negotiation basically is you lose your turn, but you get to take a focus turn if at all possible.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I usually swap guarding for that.
Right. Okay. Maybe
If
that
he
makes
can't
more
focus,
sense.
Just make him guard as he thinks about it.
Yeah, I think that might make more sense.
House rule number 1.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to play to what I think the spirit of the law is here.
See, I don't do that. I'm a lawyer.
I know. Yeah.
Not
Also,
cool.
you
I
revealed
know.
your card. Your character's afraid. Shut up.
No, people who are afraid never shut up. They scream. Have you never seen a horror movie? I get louder when I'm afraid.
Alba, I think you're
You
the
can-
last one to go then.
Well, I will say you also still can make a rejoinder. You know, you can say something if you have something to say.
No, my action is taken by the guard, so I only have
Well,
one action.
I know. I just mean that, like, speaking is afraid. So, if
I
you had
think-
something you wanted to say to your troops, your men, or to your adversary, you could.
Have you not seen my captain style? Freedom. Do what you want.
Do whatever you want. You're kind of the anti-captain.
No, I am the best captain.
Okay. Okay. Well, who's left? Abla and Gaston.
My turn should be simple. It's just going to be readying the nap sword and dashing over to Princess.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah,
So I
Mine
guess
was just to recover and guard.
in absence of leadership, everyone's deciding whether or not this is going to be a a thing or not. Well, you know what? Since it looks like the captain has nothing to say and this maniac with the napped sword is charging, I think Pronceus is not going to wait to get decapitated. I think as you begin your move, they are going to interrupt to take a shot at you. While you're outside of countering range. I'm gonna put you over here. And we're gonna roll just 2d6, you know, as you do.
Are you trying to shoot Captain Cow?
No, I'm trying to shoot the charging Abla.
Oh, right.
Hey, tied. And you've got
so many ties today.
well, you could interrupt the rest of your move to take cover behind this banister.
I have my shield. I have portable cover.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. Okay,
Ping!
fine. Ping.
Keep going.
All right. I've got more where that came from.
So all the charges and the focused mob shoots it.
Yes.
All right, makes sense to me.
Yep.
We have 2 female Perninas here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's Abla too. My bad.
Okay. And that was everybody. So it's back to me. Joy.
Their turn to shoot.
Did Madame do anything?
Yes.
Yes, she
Okay.
stabbed Darina over the edge there.
Or up the ship, really, I think. Wait, no, this is downward.
Yeah, I stabbed Darina and they fell over the railing and crumbled into a heap.
Yeah, the center of the ship is the tallest point, and it
And
goes down from there.
And
Yeah,
Chiron's over there with focus and, might actually go over there and help Darina, or they might just shoot at us because they're craven cowards.
Apparently they're
Okay.
bloodthirsty. They're willing to die for whatever the ship has.
We're willing to die for what the ship has.
Well, we're not dying, though. They are.
You sign up for a 2-year tour of duty, and then when you come back to Biscove Domain, I mean, are they locals or are they from
I'm BRB.
Biscove Domain?
No, these are all Bisclave.
Yeah, they're all foreigners.
Sailors.
So, yeah, I mean,
Really,
it's
you're
kind of like
offering them to get stranded on an island that isn't on a map and hope that someone comes by and find them. It's not a great offer.
right. And what are you going to do? Sail back to Biscove Domain and try to collect your pay? So that's part of the problem. They don't get paid unless that first mate signs off on it.
Dead people don't get paid either. I think y'all aren't considering the dead people get nothing side of the
Yeah,
argument.
well, I mean, they're not at that level yet. Remember, the problem is Daniel here is a troop leader. He does inspire confidence.
I mean, they've lost, 5 people so far?
What was the name?
Yeah, they've lost a good number, but they've also offered a parlay, and you guys haven't taken it. So I consider this round defensive.
I've offered them 2 parlays.
Well, you offered them to jump overboard with their lives. They could still do that.
So I assume these guys are going to take shots at Abla?
They are. Yes, first Gobnat steps back, jumps back, aims, shoots because he was focused. So here comes 2d6 and a d8 at Abla.
Dodging.
Okay, deflected. Moran is going to do the same. Well, actually, Moran is going to get behind cover up here, and then, so that's a move, then aim and shoot. At Abla. Not focus. There we go. Bam. There's my 8.
That one hits.
All right, for 3 damage. Soak to 1 damage.
Abla's blooded.
2. All right. And reeling, which means that I'm taking a bonus d8 on this next shot. Which she's just going to aim. It is actually got focused. Going to guard, aim, and shoot. Guard, 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 guard. 2d8. 7 ties. Yep. Twang. Okay. All right. So that was these fine crossbowmen's 2.
Somewhere in the background, someone screams, "Who's steering the boat?"
Okay. You're reloaded and could take a shot at Gaston, but is no longer guarding.
He's also away at the moment.
And he's away at the moment, so we'll get back to you. Daniel is going to cover. And I guess we'll rally Pathetical. Yeah, so Pathetical can now aim and shoot at Gaston. Okay, over to this side of things.
Don't die, Gaston.
Let's get you out of the way here. Okay. Malil the Liar is going to... Man, you guys really are combatants, aren't you? Okay. Ran is going to aim and shoot at the captain. Captain is no longer guarding.
Does he got range for a counter?
I'm hoping not. If he is, then he's going to step back and he won't aim and shoot.
Yeah, if it's 2 meters, then he is, yeah.
Okay.
Out of range, I mean.
Out of range.
It was
So
0.5.
D6, D8.
It was 0.5, I would have argued, since we did 0.5 to hit me before.
Wow. Look at those 3s. And that 2. Beautiful.
Good old 747 coming out of the sky.
Jeez, that's a really good dodge you have.
I want to move.
Is that a tie? I think that's a tie. Which means you can claim cover.
It is not a tie. I rolled 3s. He rolled multiple 7s and 6.
Oh, the 7's from a different roll. My bad.
It's dodging. It's
All
mad
right,
dodges.
Yeah, it goes
Yep,
wild.
boosh. Okay. Madam, here comes a stab from Drunk Bank.
Your captain's watching. Don't screw it up. I will counter.
All right. He's going to aim and stab. 2d68.
As well as you should.
Okay, 5. Could be worse.
Wow, that's a terrible roll, but it's still better than yours.
It is.
That's 1, 2, 3. It's 3 points if you
'Cause he's-
retreat.
Yeah, and he's
Wow.
going to retreat, and he's going to try to soak that.
I will press.
All right. Soaked to 2, which means he is still hurt, he's afraid, and he's reeling.
Yep.
All right. Malil the Liar. Jeez, I feel like he knows better than to try to take a shot at the captain. I think he's gonna step back and get on guard and get out of the way, while Artless over here is going to aim and fire. And I believe you get your D8. You get your D8 for range.
D8 cover for being on an upper level with a banister between.
I guess I'm not on an upper level over here. Then
Yeah,
then
you're
you can take a
down,
cover as well.
And the banister
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. I mean, I would give him at least soft cover for a D4 and win on ties.
No, I give him. We've been using D8s for the banisters, so
Okay, so good cover. All right.
yeah. All right, so
Yeah, see, this isn't one of your flat top ships. This is one of your ups and downs, ups and downs.
ups and downy ships.
Yeah, I
6,
think that's why
but
it
you
was
have cover.
confusing.
Right, I haven't rolled it out double D8s, but the tie with cover is all I need anyway.
Yes.
So crossbow bolt hits the deck.
Twang. All right, Gaston. Someone up here is going to shoot at you.
I was about to say,
They
I'm surprised no one was doing that. Let's do it. I'm
they
ready.
did, but you stepped away, so they're going to aim
Yeah.
and shoot. You do not have the range, any range bonus. Damn, but you got a
guard,
9.
and I got a 9.
So that's that. Yeah.
Just one shot?
It's just one shot.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. All right. And that's it for me. That's all I got.
It's time to press the attack.
It seems that way. Words are not solving
Quick.
this.
Can I now jump?
Yes, now you could jump if you'd like.
Indeed.
Alright. No, not 3 body. Hashtag body. My brain stopped working. Speed. Come on, speed. Alright. There. And then boom. I'm not guarding though, because now I'm going to do a stunt.
Oh,
Scare stunt. The Daniel.
okay.
Let's go ahead and stun myself really now.
Scare is body, will, and presence. Say something scary.
Can you do that while you're afraid?
It doesn't say I have to be of sound mind.
Okay.
I opened up the PDF specifically to check. I mean, double check me if you want.
No, I believe you. I'm just figuring out what I'm rolling here.
I always say I
Versus
could be
body,
wrong.
will, and presence.
Get off this
Say
damn
no
ship
character while
now!
you yourself are scared.
Get off the damn ship now, before I rip out your esophagus and feed it back to you in a way that's not medically accurate.
Ew. Okay. Well. Okay. Yikes. In a way that's not.
And trust me, I'm an expert on throat damage.
I'm an expert on throat damage. I like it. Did you roll your scare?
God
Will. for
Damn it.
presence.
Wait, favorite use of presence. Scaring?
Scaring. Yeah, you could do that.
Alright, rerolling the body.
Yeah, let's stick with the sun.
And
Yeah.
pointedly not resisting being scared.
Right. Well, that was
Ooh.
slightly better.
I could still botch this. I've been bungling things all day. Let's see. I did not, however. I did not. Okay.
I continue to keep trying.
Okay, I would
Alright.
like to go.
I think you may.
You there, stranger, stranger cousin from another mother. I'm yelling at Alba. Get the hell out of my way! Wow, that is the world's worst rally roll.
Cough it up a hairball. You do have dice in it. Would you like to go ahead and declare rallying as your favorite use?
You can't declare rallying as a favorite use for leadership because that's what it's for. You have to declare a certain kind of rallying.
Ah, yes.
With family?
Ship combat.
Exactly. Within your own species.
Maybe you are related.
I would like to select with indigenes as my favorite use.
I'll allow it if you will define the word indigene.
They're from here, from the Peranther Isles.
Gotcha.
Right, I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
somebody,
you're local, right? You're not a foreigner,
I'm local.
right? So that's that, right?
somebody in jeans. You're into
I mean, I would
jeans.
even go further and say
Indigenous.
anti-colonialists, but I
Okay,
don't
okay.
think you are anti-colonialist. Still a miserable failure. Well, just a regular failure.
Normal
Once again,
failure
for
now.
those of you playing along at home, I have dice in this, and then
Do
I'll
you?
move, and then I'll move to here. As you can see, I have a formidable amount of dice, but I am rolling like ass. That's the end of my turn. I failed to rally Abla to get the hell out of my way.
Abla, since you're reeling, you could probably do yours real quick if you have anything you want to do.
Yeah, just recover from reeling and dash up to here.
The problem is he didn't speak to Abla in Spanish.
I will opt to go ahead and dash as well, and I will choose to stab Pathetical Danella.
Oh, pathetical. Pathetical is just gonna dodge. They got nothing.
Here we go. Short sword time. I do not have any aim, but I do have plenty of dice.
I think pathetical is reached the end of the road.
Would
a
you like
2.
to retreat into the water?
I think pathetical would love to retreat into the water.
All right. Well, unfortunately, that is still going to be 3 points of damage. It is
Soaks
plus
2.
1.
2 points of damage. Hurt and afraid.
Actually, hold up. Short sword is it's
And in the
okay.
warning.
Okay, I thought it was critical for a second. Well, enjoy the water. I will go ahead and press and become adjacent to Daniel, taking
Gotcha.
Pathetical Danella's place.
I like it. Yep.
I am here for you, Captain.
Daniel is surrounded.
You have but one choice.
Okay. Is that everybody? It's my turn?
I think so, yes.
Mm. What's Daniel gonna do? Is he gonna try to negotiate again? The problem is that most of my people are not in any position to do any attacking, and I think that this has gone on long enough.
They are
I think
all
he's-
unloaded, being threatened with people with
Yeah.
better melee than them.
Yep. He's gonna look around, and he says, "All hands, abandon ship!" And he'll jump overboard. Sploosh.
Again, you can take the rowboats. I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster!
I just
Okay.
murdered several of your friends, that's all.
In self-defense. Literally, all of them died in self-defense.
Are there lifeboats on this ship? I didn't see any.
These are rowboats that were on the ship that you guys then...
Oh, these are the lifeboats.
Yeah, these
They've-
are the rowboats.
In the previous session, they rowed them to shore. We killed the shore party, then rowed them back to the ship.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that they've seen a. I mean, really, I mean, I'm sure that you're formidable, but once I was loose, it was like that's it. They had to surrender with this on me.
I think Gaston will kind of look over at the cat as someone who's not retreating off the ship and go, "You there? What do you know about ships?"
What do I know about ships? Why, I have forgotten more about ships than you could ever possibly learn.
Then remember something quickly. I'm getting to the rigging. Captain, you should take the wheel. We'll swing around to the island and pick up, we left somebody there, didn't we?
There's more of you.
Well, we left him there, but then we also swing around and grab the other ship. I mean,
Yes.
I think
Yes.
You said
looking-
Elderly William.
Okay, I should have asked this before, but what ship is this?
I believe we call it ours.
But I mean, what are we on? A bark, a flute? Well, what?
It's a merchant ship. I figured this out last. And apparently I didn't write anything down.
Whoops.
It doesn't.
But
look
it
very
was-
big.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a merchant ship.
Okay, well, it can be a
Of some
merchant ship.
class.
It's also only about one chain. It's only about 20 yards or so. So it's not a big merchant ship. But I also assume that
Okay.
we're out here because we can't get any closer without running aground.
Well, not necessarily. I think what happened was they decided to anchor out here because they intended to engage you guys on the beach. They sent
Yep.
2 rowboats full of 6 individuals, which they thought would be more than enough to stop you. It was not.
Yeah,
So-
but you only do that if you can't get close to land.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay then.
So we can't sail closer to go pick up your friend. Someone's is going to have to go get them. I'm looking at Gaston.
Well, again, we have another boat.
I suppose.
We have another ship with its own rowboats. So,
Oh, well, we can go there.
yeah. I feel like,
Yeah.
though, for the sake of shame factor, there's at least one thing I have to say to, what are you, Purina?
I'm a
Perenina?
Pernina,
Purina, sorry.
aka Tasmanian Devil.
Talking about cat food now. Purina. You know,
Mm.
I have to look over at you and for the sake of cringe, say, come on aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. Together we'll find everything that we're looking for.
Mm.
I'll just have to stare at you and blink, because I don't know that reference.
It's the opening to One Piece.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I've only seen the 4Kids version. Speaking
Well, then you actually should have heard it because it's the very first opening on all of them. No, wait. 4Kids does the rap. Never mind. 4Kids does the
4Kids
rap.
does the
Yeah, it does
rap.
the rap.
The very first opening on every other versions, we are.
I know. I've only seen the 4Kids version. Speaking of crit.
I just thought
Found
it
my
was-
note.
And now for the good part. I was going
Yes, time for the part you've all been waiting for. The logistics of ships docking at an island with no dock to pick up loot.
Well, who did you leave? Oh, yeah, that's going to be a
No,
little.
we
Well, you
left.
gave them all the rowboats. It's going to be a little tricky now, isn't it?
No, again, we left one guy behind on there, but he doesn't have a way off. We circle around to our other ship, which has its own rowboats that we used to get ashore before.
Well, excellent.
Conceivably, Gaston could just fly over to that rowboat, swing around the island, pick that guy up, and we're fine.
Well,
We do
Mr. Cal,
technically
I
have
realize,
2 ships and 5 people.
Mr. Cal, I realize that we have just met, but since you have acknowledged my obvious superiority in sea legs and control, that I'm honored that you've given me the captain position of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Of this ship? Sure. Welcome aboard.
Ha ha ha! I'll have to extend my hand.
Slap in the hand.
Well, I thought
I like it.
we're not going to. Oh, that's right. You're a kangaroo. I thought we were going to do a power handshake.
No, that's what I was going for. You go hard slap into the hand.
Power.
Yeah, do the Armstrong shake.
Okay, first the body. What's your body?
Ow, my hand!
And then the will. Show me what your will is. All right.
I
My
mean,
only good
I
rolling of
think
the
you have
entire night is
competition here.
you are
it's
showing
just
up
blood
somebody.
like that.
You are showing up somebody who's very injured.
Yeah, I know you're injured. That pain is
Shouldn't have
just
gotten injured.
pain is just weakness leaving the body.
Look, every drop of blood that left my body left their bodies too.
Oh, that rhymes. We should see if Dorina's neck is broken.
But yeah, no, sure. You can
Do
captain
we have any
this ship.
corpses on deck?
Of course, you're going to need to find people to actually man the ship.
Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to look up what size the ship is to find the minimum crew.
Yeah, so that's the thing, right? So I actually have my notes.
Yeah.
And
So no
according
one's
to my notes,
surrendered, which means you're going to have to recruit
Yes.
more people.
this was kind of part of what they were getting at. If you want the ship, you need more people to actually. So, I think the minimum crew is 20.
Fortunately,
But-
they have done up all the rigging for us already.
Right. I mean, the big problem is if you don't have enough people to man the station, you can't do what the station requires. And even though technically, according to the rules, you could, run back and forth between the other stations, that would take a lot of time.
Right. So
Yeah, it looks like the
essentially, we're
rigging
dealing with the
station-
helm, and the helm has basically no assistance whatsoever.
yeah, I guess you could just weigh anchor and then maneuver. The rigging station requires 3. There's 10
Yeah.
required for the maintenance station.
So
Right,
all
so-
hands on rigging.
So with 3 for rigging and 1 for helm, we can pilot the ship with 4 as long as nothing bad to anything ever happens anywhere.
Again, the problem though is that we also have our other ship requires a minimum crew. I would be more apt to say, let this ship drip. Oh, let this ship. Hold on, I'll learn to talk eventually. Let this ship drift a while out of range of these guys and their rowboats. Then we'll mark where it's at. But then we go hire more people and then bring them back here.
Well, we got 4 people. We have enough people to sail this ship back to yours.
Right, but yeah, but
Right.
well, I'm saying that we don't want to leave the ship in range of the island of the people with rowboats who will take it over again when we leave.
We definitely have to get 2 or 3 leagues away over the horizon.
Which is
reminds
why I'm
at
saying
some
let it
point-
drift.
Here's the thought, and I remember it being said last time. Isn't the ship we came on like a small, shallow scout boat that's supposed to be hooked up to one of these big boats in the first place?
Oh, is it a pinnace?
It's a cutter. It's a dispatch cutter.
Oh, cutter. Yeah, a dispatch cutter. Yeah, literally, you are one of those tiny boats that goes on one of the big boats.
So we could just strap it to the back and take it with us.
In theory,
We don't need to crew both of them, technically.
we would have to make appointment space for it, which means we need to look to see what kind of appointments are already on the boat.
What does the boat have? It's time to explore for a little
we
bit while the
have to-
captain
Explore the boat.
We have to fucking name this map because I keep losing
I mean, they
it.
were willing to die for this boat, so there should be good cargo on it.
Yes. Many tons of goods.
Okay, so right, aha, tons of goods, no doubt, all well marked and well documented in this manifest.
Yes.
So,
This is what I got. It is heading. Yeah. So,
can anyone here read?
I'm the warlock.
What's a good-
Hello,
This is a
yes.
good question. Okay, so Gaston can read this.
All right,
So you read the manifest.
Let's find the manifest, and then you can read it. It's probably in the captain's quarters, which we're going to have to break down the door because we don't have the key to the captain's quarters because the captain fucking left.
He sunk to the bottom of the sea. I don't think we're getting any key back.
Oh,
I could try to pick the lock without sabotage.
I did take his gun.
can I see it?
Yeah, here you go. Boop.
Thank you.
I have too many.
And then I'll pocket it. Too
There you
many,
go.
too many guns. Excuse me, I understand that you might not be familiar with her language. Too many guns.
That's grammatically incorrect.
Sure, it's grammatically correct, but semantically it makes no sense whatsoever.
It does when you're me. I need to be able to get close enough to stab someone. I don't need that many shots.
Well, here I am to do you a favor, as I am Madame de Fernot, and let no one doubt my generosity or speak ill of me to my face.
Well, madame, if you do prefer gunpowder, there's plenty of it on shore. It'll be taking it on board soon.
I will definitely gird myself, and then we'll have to break into the captain's quarters. We'll have to break open the door, find the safe, break open the safe.
It sounds like a long bit of
Gaston!
crafting that you two are capable of doing.
Gaston,
Well, I
guys,
assume
guys,
we eventually
What's up,
get
Gal?
in.
stop for a second. I'm interrupting as the captain. Gaston, quickly, before they reach shore in their rowboats, fly to shore and make sure that the person we left behind doesn't now get taken hostage by the people who are now surely to overwhelm him. And
I shall do my duty, Captain.
and direct him back to the other side of the island. The
All right.
I
rowboats.
shall do so immediately.
And
I
then
fly
the
off.
rest of us, I guess we can do this for the skeleton crew, because there's, 3 of us? Wow, did you guys, not spend all your points on allies this time, so you're not a mob of people?
We did not start with
They
allies this time.
hired. Yeah, they hired 2 drunk sailors so that they would have enough of a crew to steal the cutter.
Ah, so
They're not
that's what you're doing with a
allies.
drunken sailor.
I hired
Yeah.
the 2 most interesting people in the bar. The old man with 1 leg and the blind guy.
It was a lynx with 1 hand, and the armadillo is just old.
Indeed.
The most
Does he have?
interesting
He might have
people.
had an eye patch. I forget. I think there was a.
Hold on, I put it on their tokens.
Yeah, we
A
came up
different
with a
person
bunch
had an
of,
eye patch, I think.
Yeah, there were a
Well,
couple other options, potentials.
All right, so
Yeah.
then yes, we
William
can go
is
pick
the
everyone
elderly
up.
armadillo.
Victory it is.
So is that what we're doing? Is we're attaching the righteous indignation to this ship?
Yes.
So, stranger, what are you naming this ship?
Who, me?
It's you.
Oh, that's a good question. I'll have to think about it.
Also,
What was the name?
pointedly,
What was the name of that captain that went overboard?
Daniel.
Lawson.
Oh,
Lawson. Lawson's Folly it is.
Lawson's Folly. I like it. Okay.
Let
Sorry.
him be commemorated for all of ages, and let all remember the fate of those who would come here and rob us of our poverty.
pointedly though, to Gaston, since you're flying over there and everything.
Yep.
Remember that you also have to get William and collect all of that shit and transport it before they
Yup.
make landfall.
We're gonna have to move it all out there. I'm gonna have to organize everyone, and I guess the question is there any sort of logistical challenge you want us to overcome Red doing so?
I mean, the logistical challenge is moving 2 heavy person-sized crates out of a deep hole with 2 people, one of whom is elderly, while being besieged by a bunch of angry sailors whose ship you just stole.
Well, in the difference of 5 minutes. Because remember, that's how long it took the boats to get to shore, versus
right.
how long it takes Gaston to fly there, which I'm assuming
That's
he's
right.
faster.
You could definitely make it there with minutes to spare. But I think getting both of these crates out, like we were talking about this last session, trying to figure out like these crates are too heavy to like one person to carry, and so getting them onto your boat was going to be difficult because of the draft of your boat and because of the lack of rowboats, which exist now but have been retaken by the escapees. So it is a bit of a logistical puzzle. I'd say if you wanted to get in there and grab like 2 muskets for you and have elderly William grab 2 muskets and maybe like one I don't know, carton of shot, you could probably make away with that much. But I don't know, yeah, with just the 2 of you, I think that's probably.
Well, we do have a ship, and it should have a manifest that has a whole bunch of other cargo on it. So we will be well armed, but we won't get the majority of it, which might be fine. There's also, maybe we could try to lift it and move it with like a body, speed, endurance kind of check.
If the 2 of you work together to try to move one of these crates, yeah, I'd let you roll.
Okay.
And it would be body, speed, endurance. I would want a minimum.
Give it a shot.
I would want at least 3 successes on this.
That might be difficult. I am a team player, but I'm also the one with bigger dice for this. But I also don't have endurance, and I don't have my personality. So I guess looking at this, even with assistance, it's a very rough check. So maybe we should just abscond with as much as we can.
Yeah, I'd say 2 muskets per person. Some shot. This is interesting too because you took the musketeer's trapping gift last session, right? So I'll say regardless of what you take here, you still have made off with at least whatever you get with the trappings.
Right, I can still refresh it. I'm looking to get that rapier later on, but for right now, 2 extra muskets, which will be 4 total because of him and I, and we retreat to the cutter.
Cool. Okay.
If we want to come back and grab the rest, we could always just try to scare them away from it, but they'll be armed.
As you're making your way up the beach towards your cutter, you can see that they've just made landfall, and their first move is to be to charge the muskets and get them ready and arm themselves with them. So,
well, if they run over there and get them, at least that means we can get away then.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. They're not going to try to pursue you onto your own ship. They're just trying to defend themselves.
Which, fair enough. We've still gotten a remarkable amount of riches out of this.
Okay.
Red.
Now let me Yes.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, at some point, if we make landfall again, I would like to exhaust Kaimahi trappings and get back some of my weapons.
Right. Yeah, that'll have to wait until you find some place that has traders, native.
Oh no, I can make my own. I just
Indent?
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
We
need
just
some
need
raw
to be
materials.
landed someplace long enough. We need a
Gotcha.
bit of a reprieve.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
assumed he just makes them locally.
Cool. That's right, because you're a
It was
crafter.
also female.
Oh, she, yeah. I'll get this right eventually.
Cheap average specific goods without any specific issue.
Are you wearing
Okay.
the coconut armor?
Nope.
I need tons of goods. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. So,
We got a lot of ship to deal with after this, so that'll probably happen between games, I think.
yeah, look out how many bars. I'm just trying to figure out how much actual cargo or loot would be on this ship. But maybe that's something we can do.
Well, you
between
only
games.
you know the history. So were they coming here to? I assume that they would send a ship here to drop stuff off and then pick
Yes.
stuff up.
They were
they're
here to
coming
pick up
here
the
to
guns.
fortify a colony.
And they were good fortify a colony, and they were defending the ship, which means implies to me they had stuff on it because the captain might say, if they already delivered, the captain might say, well, let's leave, at least my crew. One thing that's important about the age of piracy is even if you're stranded on an island, if it has enough timber, you can, in a pinch, build your own ship. So,
It's cool.
and mostly repair other ones. And also, I'm not sure where we are. Are we in the major routes, or are we on a godforsaken island?
You guys are kind of in the Forsaken. Well, we were working off of this map, and we haven't since ported to the now official map. But we were
out
within
of
the
the
Bridgeal
colony and
Seas.
decided to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
We decided we were kind of
So-
like out of the way.
So yeah, you're not in the middle of nowhere, but you're out of the way, which means if you could conceivably build a ship or something, you could get somewhere important. And you're not that far, and you didn't ambush them, but you ambushed them before they got to the failed colony, right?
I think they were
yeah,
from
they
there,
haven't.
correct.
They were on their way to wherever
Okay,
they
so
were
that-
headed, which
so
you would know
that-
now because you would have the manifest.
So this would have stuff that bring in the colonies. The first thing is this thing probably has way too many Bibles.
Oh yeah.
That's
Great.
the first thing I'm going to look at. Yep, too many Bibles. And the other thing it probably has is guns and gunpowder, which I think you guys already found because that's not something you can make locally.
Yeah.
Right.
After that, it might have food.
My only thing is I don't know if they have guns on the ship because I feel like if they did, they probably would end the ship when they saw you guys coming at them. So I think
they
their
also-
guns
There
were
may have been an
and this is
exciting.
buried.
Well, if I recall right, we
Okay.
heard of these guns being buried by somebody else and that he was going to pick up his loot, and we decided we wanted to beat him too here. That's why we took the
Yeah.
cutter. And then the people who it was stolen from in the first place arrived to pick it up, I think.
Okay. And also,
That
as I
seems to be
mentioned
the
before, it might, even though it's guns, they might not be assembled. You could just have gun parts.
Mm.
Which because gun
This is a
barrels
fair point.
burst and rust and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it might even though it could be guns, it might not be in a usable condition.
Got it.
Sorry,
yeah.
not to.
Those are the kinds of things you would import: rare books, medicines, anything anybody special ordered, which means there could be weird jewelry or weird magical crap, and other books.
Oh, my Amazon shipment is here.
Right. I doubt they would send money, and they wouldn't send spices because
No.
they would import those. That's what we send out of here. So, and there might also be, if it's a failed colony, there might also be food.
Yeah.
Right. Given that this is a ship that's supposed to have up to 30 people on it. There's maybe 15, and now we're 5 and we're crewing this. There's probably enough food for us for a while.
That's true.
Yeah, we didn't. That's something when we were like setting up the rules is like, people always want this kind of stuff, but then like, do you actually want to do the logistics of how many man days worth of food that you would go through on a trip? Because I don't think any of you really want to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
That's
trying
perfectly fair.
not to interrupt
Kinda
here, but I
hand-waved it.
have to interrupt. What kind of ship is this again? Not cargo, specific type of ship. I'm trying to write down the stats for the ship, but is it like a barbecue? Because my problem is that the rigging minimum doesn't match the rigging minimums for any of the ships with the same size crew as this one.
Then I probably made a mistake about the crew size. I'm
Okay.
trying to look. So
The
We've got-
smallest one is like a barbecue. It has a rigging minimum of 5 crew, which is the closest to your 3.
And that's just bark. It's not bark. It's bark.
Well, then they should have written it better.
Mhm.
I look back at my ancestors and mock.
I apologize for using a romance alphabet with a dramatic language.
ships of the trade
I'll-
winds. There we go.
I'll correct this immediately.
Well, like I said, I'm writing out the stats of Lawson's Folly so that we don't have to figure it out by the book. We can just look at the page where ships are listed on. The same way that
Right.
I did for my ship.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and if you need some more time to think about it, you know, we can go through that. So yeah, no, a bark. So it's a cheap boat because it's a bark.
Well, if it is a bark, it could still be like a cargo flute or something.
Okay, is a bark one with easy rigging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
so is a cargo flute.
Right.
And they both have the same number of
I think
crew,
that looks
same
right.
size.
Yeah.
Just one
But
has...
Oh, go ahead.
Supercargo.
I would say a cargo flute has a higher maintenance crew. Oh, no, they have the same. A cargo flute has a higher rigging minimum crew than a bark does.
Right. Instead of 3, it's 5.
Apparently, the legend of making the deck size smaller so you'd have less taxes is apparently a myth. I am disappointed to hear that, but it's okay. We're a fantasy game, so here it's true.
Oh, so you mean like those ships that have the really fat bellies, but they're really narrow top deck?
Those are flutes. Those are cargo flutes. And the rumor was that it was supposed to get around smaller taxes, but they're also just a better design because a cylinder is actually a very efficient design.
Mhm.
So,
And I think everything above those two isn't what you were looking for because everything above it has cannon stations, and this never tried to
Yeah.
shoot at us with cannons.
Yeah,
this
the
doesn't-
bark actually has cannons as well, which makes me think I think we should go with the cargo flute for this.
Well, it could also, you know, like the ships in the book are optimized. It could be a bark with no cannon.
That's fair. I feel like to start with, it makes sense to stick with with these templates,
Okay.
just because it's less
Yeah.
overhead, it's less math.
So we got a bit of a cargo ship that was manned almost entirely by Marines, delivering basically goods to a failed colony.
They
With a
weren't
little bit of
expecting-
defense.
They weren't expecting any trouble. They weren't expecting you.
Just to clarify, though, we're going with the cargo flute then?
Cargo flute. Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, then I'll edit the thing on the page some more.
Yeah, they weren't expecting us. I have to keep the short sword now.
Well, that means our draft changes from deep to shallow.
Right. Which means you could probably get closer to the shore.
Stowage 120 tons. And a lot more appointments. Easy rigging, flat bottom, supercargo, improved stowage, non-volatile, no exploding on us.
Well, if it has a flat bottom, you may actually be able to get close enough to get your friend in this boat.
That's what we were just
That's
saying.
what
It
I
has
Yeah.
shallow draft.
Yeah, see, not only are the cargo flutes flat like that, but they also ride higher up in the water, which means you can get into more ports more easily, which would make sense if you were sending it to a colony.
Yeah, so the plan... Right. Okay. So the plan is still to rendezvous with your dispatch cutter.
Mhm.
Get the ship, the flute, out into more open water where it's out of range of the stranded sailor. mark its location on the map and leave it there.
Yeah,
I guess try to like anchor it there, or maybe bring it to another island and anchor it somewhere where it's hidden. And then once you have the crew to man it, come back for it. Is that right?
Does the area of this region, is there like a coral reef sort of situation? Anywhere around?
Yeah. I mean, you know what? Let's say yes. Let's say yes.
Because if there was, that would be a place to anchor that wouldn't be obvious as a island landmark.
Right. Yep. Also, if it's a large enough coral reef, you would preclude other ships from coming close enough to it. At least deep draft ships from getting closer. That might not matter. It depends on what we cross, I guess. But
Well, once word gets out, like the Biscabay may put a
Let's not take
warrant
2
out.
months to get back to it then.
Well, it didn't take us 2 months to get here, so
Exactly.
definitely,
sure.
we're definitely going to move faster than Rowboat McGee's.
But you're making a name for yourself, Captain Cow.
All right,
Yeah.
I think I've got everything on the Lawson's Folly updated. So
Right,
I'll put
in that
that back.
case,
There we go.
I guess let's go ahead and do a little bit of the wrap up.
yeah.
There's
we
updated Lawson's
do-
Folly in the Discord.
We do have a gift for today. We did commandeer the merchant vessel.
Yes, you did. And let's say, so this one we just kind of like came up with. Authority pirate. Let's say insider with Bisque Claret sailors?
Navy.
Navy, thank you. Bisque Claret Navy. You guys have made a name for yourselves among them, and so you can use that to your advantage during negotiations.
That makes sense.
Sweet
'Cause
5 XP.
Yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time talking to them and learning the ins and outs.
That is true.
I'm certainly already in the range to be able to buy a new gift. I was at 9 from the last session.
Oh, and I accomplished a goal.
You did.
Yes,
Struck a blow against colonialism.
that you did.
Mwahahaha.
Okay. Cool.
So I get a gift for that.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. Yeah, but that one you can choose. Do you have gifts lined up that you want to? Do you have any gifts in mind? This is what we did with everyone
You're
else.
supposed to fill holes in your sheet.
What
But
do you got here? What kind of character?
I don't know. Let's see. Because the first one that would come to my mind would be Contortionist, because I had to escape from bonds, which of course
That's
is a
not
gift I
bad.
don't want, but it would be one I would recommend. Because I just waded into melee combat.
You don't have any swimming.
No, I have swimming.
Are you a veteran?
I am a veteran because I'm a Marine, and I got.
All right, you only have it as a Marine as a D4.
Yeah.
I would honestly, I like the contortionist thing. I do love it when gifts reflect actions that were taken in the session.
Yep. I mean, I do.
You don't
too.
have to take
I
it,
would
right?
recommend that.
Yeah.
Because the other one would be a knack with like deceit or something like that. No, I think contortionist makes the most sense. It's like I learned how to escape from bonds. So I learned you can't gag me.
Loudmouth. Orator. There you go.
There we go. Well, I failed a leadership role, so we'll deal with that.
That's true.
But there we go. And so yes, we captured a colony ship that's supposed to bolster their colony. Let it ring out to the four corners of the world that Madame de Fernot stole your Bible.
There you go. What's your motto?
What's your motto?
Let's see. Oh, I wrote down a better motto, which is hold no head higher than your own.
There you go.
I like that.
What about
Okay.
Captain Cow?
What's that? Mottos? If I die trying, then at least I tried.
Certainly did.
Art.
And
Chip away.
And mine is Perfection Incarnate.
yep. Okay, I think that's good RP today, everybody. It was just a big combat, but within that combat, we expressed a lot of our characters' personalities. So I think that's it. 2 XP for everybody. You guys got your gifts
Hooray.
handed out, and I know that Griff's got to go, so we can call it there. I'll see you guys next week, right?
Yep. See you again next time, everybody.
Oh, and
Right.
just to hype real quick, everybody check out Brock the Investigator. The game has released, and I've got a cameo, so look,
Hey.
Oh.
look for my stuff. And
Nice.
yep, it's a point-and-click beat-em-up type of investigation game. It's on your favorite digital distribution platforms.
Are you the big rat at the end of the level?
No,
Oh, darn.
I don't have that much better. But there's lots of rats
Alright.
in the game that are actually way cooler than I am.
Are you
But
the giant rat that makes all the rules?
Bye, crowd.
I'm the rat. All of them. Yeah, but check out Brock has dropped. So Brock the Investigator.